fare check is early this month. Looking to chill, interact, and have fun. Open up my YouTube page, and I see your melting face. And when I hear you burn, I'm the only dent on earth. This is so meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, it's meaningful to me. Yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you don't work just like my legs. Fuck the stupid trolls saying that you beg. You're not the same guy you were yesterday. Here's 150 for the vest today. It's time for a silly bubble blow, or I'm gonna close the tab and go. What's your favorite type of food? And can you read my haiku? Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, it's meaningful to me. Yeah, yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, it's meaningful to me. Yeah, yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, it's meaningful to me.
They completely soaked the sandwich in sauce.
Yo!
Milk and more.
Yo!
Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level burger.
That's robust!
Safe to swallow. Juicy, tangy, moist
Cheeseburger!
getting all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy zip, whirl, moist
burger.
Yummy and
Robust!
yo! I have gout. Gout is a disease that makes my acid levels much higher than most people's. And so if I eat certain foods, my acid level elevates, skyrockets, and then I get all giant swelling and incredible pain in my joints. So I'm gonna eat this burger live with you today and share what I think about it. I'm sure people are gonna be asking me questions about it.
Yo!
Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level, timed release of flavors. Burger.
That's robust!
Juicy, tangy, moist burger. Getting all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy, whirl, moist
Burger.
yo. Gow, 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 gow.
Cheeseburger!
My hand is completely covered in sauce.
Hey guys, it's Derek here, and I wanted to apologize to Reese Robbins. I'm extremely sorry, and I wanted to wanted to tell Reese that she will always be one of my many favorite porn stars to watch.
The champ is here. The champ is coming. Let me repeat that again. The champ is here. The champ is coming.
And now you're looking for things to suck.
Cumin. Oi, 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 oi. Cumin.
Hardcore.
Cumin.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Cumin.
They fucked me again, left and right. I'm the fuck out of these guys. Touching the guy's penis. And now you're looking for things to suck. And my ass is so fucking stretched out at this point.
Cumin.
Never tipping, never drop a gifted sub. Yeah, I'm lurking, yeah, I'm jerking. Yeah, I'm busting nuts. I've been stroking for so long. Stroking. Little Derek starts to hurt.
I'm glad to hear that, Derek.
The champ is here. The champ is coming. Let me repeat that again. The champ is here. The champ is coming.
And now you're looking for things to suck.
Cumin.
Oi, 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 oi.
Cumin.
Hardcore.
Cumin.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Cumin.
Derek, what's going on? He says, I love you.
Cumin.
I'm glad to hear that, Derek.
My name's Derek. Bye.
That being said,
Hello. This is Phil Burnell. All right. And just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. AL Team Insider, the legend, fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist, Steve to the dead, psychological style host. Get well soon, man. Me, your cat, artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
If there was ever meaningful content, it's being produced right here on That Being Said.
What's up, everybody? Sometimes we do the laugh thing. I don't know. But what's up, everybody? You're all legends. Thanks for hanging out. Sunday. Father's Day style show. All the fish you could ever need. 5 fishing for them. Everyone's doing it. Come on. Big ups Lefty and Logan for taking L's in the house. How you feeling, Logan?
I'm feeling good. I'm not a fish person. This week I prefer steak for sure.
Ooh.
Steak is on the menu, boys.
Lefty, are you a steak or fish style person? Just answer the question, honestly, please.
Steak, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, to get things going, let's relive the magic again real quick. We got a lot to get to today, so I'm just going to rush into it. Fuck the preamble. You know, taking L's, they're awesome. Go to their channel, blah, blah. Let's relive the magic. In honor of Father's Day, all the legends out there, let's relive the magic here, which started with a stolen tire. You could believe it, and that led to this legendary moment. Come on, big ups to Aquatio for this one.
Italian Americans or something.
Italian Americans.
Right? You know, there might be something to that. You want to know why there might be something to that?
Why?
'Cause when I came home, I went to the bedroom, and this was on my bed. Just like that. I was like, huh?
So, often forgot is the cringiest joke of all time to set it up. Okay, I forgot about that. Cool. Good night done yet.
No, actually.
Oh my god, I'm looking at the chat, waiting for a laugh. It's great.
Yep.
If you
Please
wanna know
laugh.
what this is.
Please tip and laugh.
Basically, this is a fish that my dad caught today. Because, I called my parents and was telling them everything multiple times. They helped me
Knocking
earlier
on
on.
death's door, by the way.
To let them know the resolution and everything.
Resolution.
62 years old. I'm about to keel over.
So I'm sorry to hear about all this, but I just want to let you know. This morning I went down to the park and I caught a rainbow trout. And I was like, "Oh, that's nice of you, Dad." It's not very nice, right?
That's nice of you, Dad. I didn't hear that. That's not very nice. Is that where we're going? It's
That's
not
nice
to
of
catch-
you.
Oh,
Did you what? Send me a picture? That's very nice of you, Dad.
Thanks.
Yes. Thank you for sending me the picture. This is about me, by the way.
Can you stay back on topic, Dad? My tire was stolen, please.
It's not very nice, right?
We're talking about the trolls. Let me
He's
finish.
like, "You want a picture of it?" Well, actually, he didn't even ask. He just sent it unsolicited. He sent me a picture of the rainbow trout that he caught this morning down at the park.
Unsolicited.
Unsolicited
nice.
fish.
It's a nice fish, by the way. It's a beautiful fish. I have
So
no idea what it had to
cringe.
do with anything or why he felt like he had to send me a picture of it.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
this-
called trying to bond with you, trying his best with a son that has lost his way. Maybe we can
It's
bond
what
over
you
this.
do. It's what you do with family. You know, occasionally, every once in a while, you try and catch up with them, and you say, "Hey, I caught this fish," or "I did this thing."
Yeah,
But obviously, Phil has no concept.
I struggle with that.
I'm just
too.
now realizing. Oh, you
Please.
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I struggle with that. Like sending, like I always think like no one cares about stupid shit. But my mom is like, just tell us what's going on. We care. So I've been trying to like, hey, we just fixed our fence, and like they care about that stuff, guys. You think they don't, but your parents do
Yeah.
care about that stupid
'Cause
stuff.
We've got my direct family has like a group chat, and we
Yeah.
just spam the fuck out of it with pictures of whatever we're doing. And my
Yeah.
parents love it. So this is
Yeah.
like right up our alley. And he's like, "I don't understand why you sending me a picture." Like, well, you should like care a little bit about what your dad is up to, idiot.
It should be pretty
Yeah.
cool. You should be pretty excited about this, man. Very active fishing gentleman. Pretty hype, dude.
This was going on, but he did. He sent me a rainbow trout. What do you guys
This-
think? You like to look at that trout? Is that a good-looking trout?
What do you guys think?
This deserves like an hour-long segment.
Yes.
You guys
Tip
want
for
to
trout.
Yeah. You guys thinking about tipping? I mean, it's pretty hype trout, right?
Fishy.
If he was smart, he'd make that into an emote somehow, and people would just put trout in the chat. Like that,
yeah.
that'd be such a fun meme on his.
Oh
streams.
God! Can you imagine? People be hyped to do anything with his family. You know, if he had one
Yes.
emote about like cat, like any tip skull about cat, people would do it because that's
Yeah,
just
people would do it.
any character is interesting. You know.
Rainbow trout was good eating. He actually said if he had caught a few fish, he would have kept them, but he threw this one back. He said it was his only catch of the day, actually. He got one trout.
Dude,
that
you're
was
not
it.
supposed to share this stuff,
He put it back in the water.
right?
I'll put it back in the water.
There you go.
There you
A
go.
lot of that
Anyway.
confidence. I don't think Dave cares if he shares it, but I don't think he was expecting Phil to make a segment on it on his stream. It's
No,
very
I don't think
strange.
so. Yeah, just he should have said cool fish, and that's the end of it. But Phil Burnell, you know, real quick, I like to share funny things we found at WPIG. This is 10 seconds that you'll never forget. Here we go.
If that's what you're saying.
Look below.
I do think that unfortunately there has been a
Oh, no.
big pocket of shit when it comes to the mainstream reviewer.
Give me the monster. It's like Nick Recchietta, but worse.
We've all had to adjust ourselves, but I don't think I've ever went this far deep. He went basically down the backside. He was like pulling out his crotch from the front. That's a rare move.
Is his,
Don't you
I thought it looks like his zipper's down. That's what I thought the joke was.
It does, yeah.
Let's watch it
Barn
again.
doors
We got
open,
the-
Phil.
Can we see that one more time on instant replay?
Please,
Now that I know what I'm looking for.
I do think that unfortunately
Here we go.
there has been a
It looks like his zipper's down.
Going deep. Then we go way deep.
Brother.
When it comes to
We chill for a bit too.
Maintaining eye contact
yeah.
with the camera, by the way, as he does
Yeah.
that. Amazing.
Like this is really graphic, but you can see him. You can like see the shape of it at one point. And it's very disgusting.
Thank you.
I didn't look that hard.
Thank you for pointing
Fortunately,
that out,
don't.
Logan. Thank you.
I can't unsee this
when
now.
it comes to the mainstream reviewer.
Mainstream review.
And then he goes right into air quotes. You'd think this was a bit. You would think this was a bit. Oh
Yep.
my god.
Like, you know when people like fake streamer fails? This would be a fake streamer fail, but no, this is a real streamer. That's a very serious person doing this. Absolutely. Big
Yep.
ups, dude. Yeah,
great.
he probably people in his comments even pointed this out. Like his own fans are saying like 6:30, nice, but and like he approved the comments, but whatever. I think at this time he's 2013, riding high. I do whatever the fuck I want. I own this world. You know.
He's a king of hay, baby.
Yeah. Deal with
He doesn't
it, bitches.
care about people making fun of him, except for evil AJ, who ruined his life. Sounds good.
Yes.
All right, so last thing to do before we get to the week in review, I guess, because there was some hype stuff this week. I do want to show this. So big ups to Mr. Hut Stuff for sharing this on Twitter. There's a website called Wikitubia, and where it's about YouTubers. And Philip Burnell, in all his wisdom, edited his own Wikitubia page. And the changes he made were very funny. That's the least I could say, is they're very funny. So someone had a list of Philip's favorite quotes, okay? And as you can see on the bottom of your screen, the first one he let stay up. It said, "What the fuck?" Okay, so that one's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Next one was, "This is ridiculous." They let that one up, which I don't know. Does that even count as a Philip Burnell quote? I mean, I don't know.
Could be anybody.
But then we get to this section, and all of these had to go, according to Philip Burnell. So my girlfriend and me and my girlfriend, I now have a full-time girlfriend, my real life adult house, and Og. He said all of those, by the way. He said my real life adult house. I mean, he said this. He also said now I have a full-time girlfriend. He said all these. Like, that's legit. Those were all got the axe. We're not done
my
yet.
girlfriend and I
don't know.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, my girlfriend and I is the most innocuous statement ever.
This was edited in 2015, by the way, so still Leanna's very much in the picture. It's not like this is a post Leanna edit. This one again, we're not done, unfortunately. I'm pressing buttons, can't block. He let those in. God rest his soul. Okay, those are fine. You know what? It's just part of me. It's okay. But here we go.
Oh my god!
How far down does this go?
So the ones we got rid of
Beethoven's
are...
Fifth Symphony is playing in my head right now.
Thank you you worthless fucking humans for the views. How could you not keep that? That has to be
Superpowered
there.
Asian
iconic.
attack. Wow.
Yes, Kojima's a fucking asshole. Why don't you take your top off? Go die in a fucking fire. Your mother probably shat you out, you piece of shit. The classics.
But I thought he was the
They're
king
all
of hate
iconic.
who didn't censor himself for anybody. He
Oh,
said that
no,
for
no.
years.
I like the person that added this one. There's no jobs in my sector.
Yes.
The
I'm a
LARPer
fan
that
of
wrote that. Yeah.
Grr from software.
Yeah.
Whoever wrote that was a legend. What? How do I do this? Looks at chat. So it's funny that go ahead, please.
Go back. I saw Mom. Where is it? Mom, I want that Wolverine toy.
Yeah,
Oh,
gotta-
about
gotta
on
the
the bottom.
Hate Live Wolverine rant. Yeah.
Gotta get rid of that. Come on.
Mom.
We can't keep that one. So this is all gold, by the way. I'll put the link. So someone's, for example, we'll have to look at all this, but people were explaining Phil's career, and Darkside Phil lost his ads partnership in later 2010 after Phil encouraged users to click on the ads at the beginning of his videos.
Oh boy.
ESP then moved
True.
his content to Blip TV. Well, we can't have that. We can't. Who wants the truth around? So Philip changed it to Darkside Phil was in jeopardy of being shut down for false copyright flags in April of 2010. It was then he decided to move his content into separate. Oh, that's a different one. But yeah. He took all that out. There was no clicking of ads. He said, "Go please."
Right underneath it, that whole paragraph. Sorry, I know I'm stepping all over you, but that whole paragraph got removed. And if I'm reading this correctly, it says that was replaced with, "You can find Phil's Patreon account here," and then the link.
Yeah, he
tried to
replaced
link
it
his
with a
Patreon.
sneak bag. Yeah.
He
Amazing.
linked his Patreon to this. Yep. And in addition to playthroughs, Phil calls himself a former pro street credit fire. This, despite admitting to going into massive credit card debt as a result of his playing. We don't need that. Come on. We don't need that. Look, I love the stuff he removed though. So like, his in situation, Darkside Phil's style of commentary is characterized by his opinions and thoughts, consisting of snorts, burps, anger. At and insults at the game developers. So he deleted that specifically, but kept in the whole previous line and said, consisting of impromptu style jokes and remarks to what is going on during gameplay. Impromptu
Still not
style.
great.
No. I love this.
Developers deserve to unalive themselves. I'm just gonna say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yep. I love what he kept. He chose to keep in some of the single words. It's very funny how he chose to keep those in, though. Let's try one more, because this is a gold mine. He's deleting much. A fiend.
On the contributions tab, by the way. I just want to point that out.
Yes, contributions.
Yes, contributions, of course. And also, he can leave notes. He said, remove tons of slander / incorrect info. Updated tons of things, including new endeavors and links to new businesses, etc. Page is now spruced up and accurate for what is going on this year. Like, so official, you know? That's so him to be... I have to be official, you know? Like, it's kind of oddly, I have to follow the rules, you know? Like, he wouldn't just do it without saying anything. That's not really
He acts like
thing.
he's running this entry, which is not how these entries work at all.
Yeah, you know? But here, remove more than a dozen insulting quotes, which are not things that are commonly said in DSP's content. Yes. Okay, here we go. Removal of slanderous misinformation. Let's see what was slanderous and misinformation. Philip was misspelled. How to change that? Big ups, Phil, for that change.
Sure.
The King of Hate originated from his outspoken attitude, often voicing strong opinions that are not so popular with the gaming community. He currently live streams on YouTube. He changed it. The King of Hate originated from his self-proclaimed ability to take negativity thrown his way, usually due to his outspoken nature and on-the-fly, unedited style of commentary, and turn it into motivation to succeed. That is what he said. The King of Hate was from.
I think the second one's worse. I think the second one's worse, to be honest.
I like the on-the-fly, unedited style of content. That's a great line. That is just like straight from the mouth of an alien.
Yeah. Still says it to this day. So.
I like when we see anti-Semitism. We couldn't let that fly, of course.
No.
So Darkseid's Phil was also banned due to anti-Semitism. He claims it was also banned to supposed complaints from concerned viewers.
Supposed. Alleged supposed maybe complaints.
Oh,
from a bunch of mouth-drilling idiots.
New information for me. It was later revealed that the complaints were illegitimate and in fact came from some well-known detractors, but Bliv TV staff were unwilling to listen to the truth of the situation. So saying it was fine.
Can you citation needed on that one, motherfucker?
Yeah.
How do you know that it's illegitimate? Like
saying it is fine. It's just if people complain, that's where the problem goes. Is you can say whatever you want as long as no one complains. Big ups, dude. Blah blah blah. You can't sit in a certain position for too long. Oh, back injury. Yes.
Oh yes.
Which version of the lore are we gonna get here? Because there's like 8 different versions of this. I can't wait to see which is the official style one.
I've lost track of all the branches.
Pretty sprucely edited here. He just said, "Oh, this is funny though. He can't sit in a certain position for too long." Philip thought that was enough to edit into extended periods. Oh, so Philip, grammar side Phil coming in saying, okay, that's cool, but we got to make it a little bit more sounding better, you know, get it better and better voice here. Someone said daughter. He and his daughter, Leanna, of course, that was changed to girlfriend, Panda Lee. Can't blame him for that. So not much changes to the backstory. Anything else? Eventually his daughter logged onto his Twitch account and shut it down in a fit of anger. Many viewers have expressed, oh no, he just cut all that shit out. All that out.
Gone.
And said, gone forever. Just shilling himself actually. Until was let's see what else. On July 11th, 2014, he received a brand new up-to-date gaming PC. On July 11th, 2014, he purchased. Oh, interesting. He had to change it. He did not receive it. He purchased it from. So he is correct on that, though. But it's just funny to see him reading through this and listening to find little shit like that.
So
go ahead.
What this tells us is that he read through this every single fucking word. He spent however long looking at every line and editing every line. It's amazing. Go ahead, Lefty.
What a night that would have been. Yeah, go Lefty.
I find it funny what Dave thinks as like bad, like what he sees, like what's his like predator vision, what words show up in red, where it's like, no, I didn't receive it. I bought it using my money. And it's like nobody else would care. It's only DSP.
It's so weird. Like, look, due to DSP's controversial style of commentary and raw gameplay, he had to change that to on-the-fly style of commentary and raw gameplay.
But he would call it controversial. He would call himself a controversial guy back then. he would.
And not on
So
the
what's the
fly
problem?
is not a. Is that some unique thing that no one else does on the YouTube? I mean, come on. What? Everyone does this.
Isn't all gameplay commentary on the fly?
Yeah.
Unless you're editing it and doing the VO afterwards. Like, hello?
Anyways, he's been criticized at certain times for not paying attention to the controls of certain games during the tutorial segments. That's all gone. Fuck you, dude. He also, what we get, here's what we're left with. He also films, streams, uploads more gameplay than most common YouTubers on a daily basis. Oh, yes. What a hero.
Sure, prolific.
Sure. God, what a hero. All right, well, that's it. You can keep going on that, but it's pretty hype. I'll put the link in chat now if you want to go through the intro.
Fun.
It's very fun. It is very fun. It's a very special to go in there and try to edit it yourself. Big ups, dude. Robert Williams says, any chance we talk about using Cat's PC for stream? All right, Robert Williams, we can start with that then. If you request it, we can start with that. That was from last night's Stardew. Big Up Shorts Vault says he is so event dry in his life. Of course, there is the fish story. Look at how he has to talk about his day off. Something so commonplace for all of us. Oh yeah, we get the. Okay, here we went. I had to do lots of errands, and those errands mean two things, by the way: grocery store, pet supplies, maybe, because I don't know who the fuck's buying weekly pet supplies. Personally, I don't know about
For
you
one
guys.
cat,
Pets. Yeah,
no.
you know. Weekly pet supplies. I buy a bag every once in a while of food, and that's basically it. And also litter every once in a while.
I am a single cat enjoyer like Phil, and I buy stuff for my cat maybe once a month, and I'm good. I'm set.
Okay, you guys are obviously have no idea how to run a household or a family.
Yes.
Because every time the cat's litter, he shits in the litter box. You have to take the whole box and dump it into a garbage bag, and then put it in the garage. And then you need a whole nother bag of litter every time that happens. So
I do
stack it up to the light fixtures, baby. Stack it up to the light fixtures.
I do remember he said something about that, right, Lefty? Where he says he just takes the whole thing out.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
And he has, like, at any point, multiple full bags of garbage that are just dirty cat litter, and 99% of it is still like reusable cat litter, because you're supposed to like scoop out the poop in the litter, and then the actual sand will last however long. But he doesn't do that. He just dumps the whole fucking thing into a garbage bag and then puts a new bag of litter. No wonder he needs pet supplies every damn week.
My theory too was that he's buying a new litter box each week and just throwing out the whole litter box. And I know I'm not the only one.
Jesus.
Well, that's
but
why I remember
wouldn't
that
put it past him.
That one time Jasper he couldn't find a place to shit. He was running all over the house, remember? So clearly he's not doing it too much. But nice. Anyways, Jay Woos in the house says, rumor has it Dave had to use his rascal scooter to reel in that trout. Oh, yeah. You mean hook the fish and then use your scooter to ride away and pull it out of the water? Okay. Yeah, probably.
He was fishing out of the window of the nursing home is what was happening.
Yeah.
He's like on his dead, like,
very long cast out of the nursing home, but he's got it.
Nice. Big Up Stokes says, where's Brian? Big Ups ALT, Lefty, and Logan. I think, personally... Oh, by the way, big news on that, actually. Breaking news. Agent Proper will be interviewing Brian himself tonight, my friend. That's happening tonight.
Big Ups Agent Proper.
Proper Chill with Top Tier Rated. And I've said, for that being said, stance on this, I want to wait till the real fun begins. So that means after Philip hates Brian. That's where I think TBS is going to do it. But check out Proper today, who was get the interview today. So there we go.
Which
That'll be tonight.
I think that could happen after tonight, because I could see Phil tomorrow saying, Brian was on a detractor podcast. The trolls poisoned him to me. Because he says shit like that every time.
That'll be 10 p.m. Eastern Standard, by the way. Agent Proper's channel, go check it out. Yeah, so I think, it could be next week, actually, Brian's on the show. Because if the fallout happens, the fall gout happens, I want to be after that. I think that's more fun. Because then we can really hear about the conversations, the emails back and forth. I want to know about that stuff, And he won't talk. Brian, I assume, won't talk about that yet. Who knows, though? Who knows about Brian? Honestly, who knows? Big ups to Donkey Gong, who says he changed has a back injury to had a back injury. Are you serious, Donkey Gong? I want to see that then. That's interesting change, isn't it? He did not have it anymore. Oh, yeah. You are correct. Good sir. Donkey Gong. Phil has a lower back injury on the left. Phil changed it to, has had Donkey Gong. He made it more proper with the grammar.
Okay, has had.
Yeah,
okay.
Debunked, Donkey Kong.
That extra word.
You are coping. You are coping right now. All right, let's get to the PC arc a little bit here. This is just a mini arc from Stardew, which happened yesterday. And Stardew, let me tell you, anyone that's not enjoying the Stardew streams, because I've seen them both. I'm a big fan of Stardew. Know everything about Stardew. Love the Stardew. And the Dents are fired up about Stardew. And let me tell you why. It is because it becomes Dents Play DSP. And that always brings them to the yard, my friends. And the chat is honestly, instead of 75% LARPers, it turns to 50% LARPers, 50% people trying to tell Philip what to do and share their awesome knowledge with their daddy. You know what I mean? So that's why Stardew is going to stay around forever. Also, he gets a Dent Jordan to drop $50 every time. It's going to last. You know what I mean? So that's why we're going to see Stardew a lot here. I'm sure it's going to keep it going.
Aren't there two tippers keeping that whole thing alive? Isn't it Jordan and August?
Oh yeah, Jordan and August.
Propping that whole thing up.
Jordan and August.
We'll see how long that lasts.
And so embarrassing.
So it's gonna as long as they're there, it'll probably go on. But it's just it's a good choice of game for his current audience. Let's put it that way. Derek's fired up. Derek's sharing the facts. People are going nuts sharing everything, and Philip loves it because actually people do pay attention to his gameplay for once. You know what I mean? It's very odd. But all right, let's go. Let's listen to this. Philip talked about Cat's PC yesterday. I know you can't see too much, but here we go.
A delicious halibut. Very nice.
Delicious halibut.
So Derek says it would prove better to focus on getting a stronger desktop PC for gaming and streaming than getting a handheld like that. Okay. You say that, however. All right. I have an update for everyone. I have not shared this.
Breaking news. Kotaku, get ready.
I think that it's time to start talking about it. Since my PC is 10 years old and is now starting to have functional issues, like every once in a while I get corrupted videos, so the hard drive's going. Half of the fans on the thing have died. It's obvious at this point that
him talking about his PC breaking down in this hat and this shirt makes the segment for me. He looks he looks like a grandpa talking about his old broken PC. It's so funny to me.
And remember, he talks about not being able to. The fan's broke and there's nothing he could do. But he used to build PCs. By the way,
the fans are some of the easiest things to replace in a PC.
But he says you can't. He says I don't want to do that.
You can't do it. And he's the one that built PCs. So like,
I
don't know. Do you operate a household?
There's like 3 things he said he did that I think he did one time, and now that means he did it forever. Bodybuilding obviously is one, which I was like a week of maybe touching weights his dad had, and then he's a bodybuilder. Building PCs, the history of building PCs, I think he did it once. It talks about it on tophaters.com actually. But he got the parts on Black Friday and stuff, and I think that was once, and that's why he built PCs back in the day. Those are the 2 things I think he did probably for 2 days, and now he does them. Because clearly, replacing fans is like level 1, level 1 PC building, but
can't keep using this anymore.
You don't need any more experience than that to do that.
I've been thinking, like, what's the best option here?
What's the best option?
Quite frankly, I was in the midst of considering a few different options, and I was on the fence about a few things. But here's what's happened is now that I have this upgrade where now I can actually do really high quality console gaming and streaming because
it's not an upgrade, dude. You changed 2 settings. He literally changed 2 settings. He changed a setting on his TV and a setting on his console. That's it. It's not an upgrade.
Yeah, it's just a change.
Literally, what is he referring to?
He's talking about changing to 4K, right? That's what he's talking about. That's an upgrade.
He's playing in 4K, but the stream is still at 1080.
Oh my god.
That's an upgrade. Did you know
that's an upgrade because he can see it, so it's an upgrade. Fuck the stream. Stream can't see shit.
If you change your desktop settings to a higher resolution, that means it's an upgrade. Big ups, dude.
Yep.
Awesome.
His new setup.
Cool. Pretty cool upgrade.
Well, the way I'm seeing it is I don't think that I will be really doing high-end PC gaming, just being honest, because here's the thing. I need a PC to replace this one very soon. Okay. I don't think this one's going to last much longer. I think we're going to start seeing functionality issues with it now, within the next year or 2. So,
what are you trying to just say? You'd want to get a new one? What is this weird predicting? We're going to definitely see some functional issues in the next year or 2. Like he's a computer prognosticator and can really see the signs
as he struggles with corrupted video uploads on a weekly basis now. Yeah. Like we're already at a point where he can't upload his shit. Like the time is now, Phil.
That's pretty functional. Pretty functional error if it's real.
But with my wife, and I think what we're going to do is over the sub too. So I had a conversation with my wife, and
What's this weird upward inflection there? So I had a conversation with my wife. Okay, it should be normal. It's not that crazy, but maybe for him it is.
I think what we're going to do is over the summer, she does not use her PC anymore at all. It just sits in there off endlessly.
What's she playing then? Oh, the fucking the Xbox Series
Skyrim
S.
on Xbox. Yeah.
Come on, Catherine.
No Skyrim, baby.
Yeah.
Those Radiant Quests really do get old if you're going vanilla style. Damn.
Okay. She hasn't used it in years. She's a console gamer now.
In years.
So I think I'm going to convert over, and I'm going to use her PC for capture and streaming. Her PC is probably way more stronger than mine.
Way more stronger? And how wouldn't you know this, by the
odd
way?
word choice.
How would you not know?
How would you not
How
know?
is this a mystery?
Yeah, just ask her. I don't know. God. All right.
Like, hey, what are the specs on that, babe? It's all it would take. And he'd have to call her babe. Yeah.
What are the,
Well, she would have to know for that to work.
She would have to know, and she
Phil
might
would have
not,
to know
but-
what she responds back with means. You know what I mean? So she'd be like, "Oh yeah, 16 gigs. Okay, that sounds okay." Mario Faker says he wants to use a Go ahead. Mario Faker real quick says he wants to use a PC known to have OBS issues. Oh, is it the same one? Is this hers she brought?
Oh. I wonder if he
there we
takes
go.
Kat's PC and like restructures her old layouts to fit it. That would be fun if we could see some old Catherine Burnell layouts.
Oh, please. Yes, we need the remaking because they can see her. I want to see her desktop background, you know. I want to see that stuff.
I would kill to see her desktop, what it looked like.
Go ahead, Lefty. I cut you off, though.
Nah, just continue.
Okay, continuing.
And so I'm going to try to figure out how to do that. I basically have to migrate everything over and do all of that. And so
migrate everything over means install a few programs. Let's talk.
It would take a couple hours, maybe.
No.
Maybe
this is going to be like a 6-month-long saga of
he's going to do it on stream. He's going to be streaming from his current PC and say, "Okay, guys, the stream's going to go down. I'm going to plug the Cat's PC in, and he's going to do it all on stream. It's going to be so much fun."
His migration of OBS is like load in the dented wallpapers that scroll in the beginning and
slideshow.
The slideshow, and then he have He has like two layouts that he just flips back and forth. He doesn't have any scenes. That's the easy part. No scenes.
Oh,
just gotta get the assets in there.
He will have to rebuild his mic filter chain again.
Oh yeah,
because
definitely.
You can't port that stuff over. You got to rebuild all of your audio filters. So that's going to be fun.
Oh yeah,
this will be dedicated just for.
It's going to be dense setup OBS with depths attached.
Yep.
And then basically everything will go through there. But the thing is, I don't want to spend money on an expensive PC. If I'm going to
Steel Cats sounds good. It's just Steel Cats.
The thing is, I don't want to spend money on an expensive PC. If I'm going to do
Why
PC
not?
gaming,
You can write it off. It's a business expense, dude.
Why are we not playing Skyrim, by the way, as we say this? It's not like
he can't
Skyrim.
play and talk.
We can't do fishing of Skyrim.
Or,
of
ROG
Skyrim.
Ally, or whatever you call them now. I don't know how you say it, but
I have to pause the
those would be
game.
better
Hang on,
options.
this is
Rather than me
serious.
spending a ton of money and then not doing a lot of PC gaming, I'd rather just get a device and run it through a dedicated capture.
What?
Streaming
Wandering
PC,
Monk.
just
Yes,
like I've always
he has
done.
to load up the browser with his music playlist,
So,
and that's going to take
PC,
at least
I
3
wanna
days.
say,
So
is from like
Right, I agree.
2017. So it's Windows 10. It's got. I'm pretty sure the specs are better than mine, like way better. But I don't know. I won't know till I mess with it, and I haven't even had a
He didn't
chance
say
to really go in there and
stats.
mess with
Surprised
it.
he didn't
But
say
I'm thinking
stats.
over the summer when things are slow and there's not a lot of games out and stuff, we may have a week where it's upgrade week. Where day one I go in there,
Upgrade
I
week.
specs, I report back to you guys.
week.
Day two, I actually bring it in here. I get it hooked up. I turn it on. I, update Windows, get myself logged in, get it working, and all of that. Day three, I migrate over.
Yeah, 2017 does confirm that it is OBS Trouble. Yep, this is the OBS Trouble PC. Big ups, dude.
I can't wait to see those layouts. You know when he first opens up, when you first open up OBS, it reverts to whatever the last layout you used. I want to see the last layout Cat used. I want to know.
I hope we have a good chance of seeing old stuff because Philip's not going to do anything before the stream, so that could be hype.
No.
OBS. Right?
He's not even going to turn it on before the stream. He never does.
No, hell no.
Doing this slowly
no
over the course of a
unbillable
week.
hours.
and then having a couple testing days.
Testing days.
Testing days. Okay, so we're going on like 10 days now. 10 calendar days.
Got you testing
For the
days.
upgrades, for example,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to be able to finally use my Stream Deck. Excuse me, my Stream Deck. I've had a Stream Deck donated.
You know what
for
it
years.
is?
It doesn't work
No,
with Windows
Steam
8.
Deck. Doesn't he have a 4-button Steam Deck?
No,
that
he's talking
someone
about the
gave him?
Elgato Stream Deck that
Yeah,
like, viewer
Stream
gifted to
Deck.
him, but it's
It's
like
just
still in the
uncompatible with
box.
8.1.
you
Yeah.
can't even use it with his
Able
Windows.
to
Yeah.
use the Stream Deck,
And
I'd be able to
dude,
use
if you could find
upgraded
it,
components that I've never
it is at
been
the
able to
bottom
use
of a
before because
hoarding
they don't
pile
work
somewhere
with
in
Windows 8.
the storage
So,
nook.
It's going to end up being
think.
probably a lot better.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be a lot better. Yes.
You know, I think it's going to be a good thing for everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
What are we gonna?
think it-
What are we gonna say in the schedule for that? New PC setup, like
The PC
again,
summer party.
yeah,
or something.
The viewers see no difference, but of course we have to hype it up somehow. Like they're already getting the 4K thing, even though they don't see anything different. They get hyped up for that though. 4K.
God, the 4K thing is so exhausting. Like during the Xbox showcase, you guys probably already talked about this. I was working, but
Yeah.
every 5 minutes he's like, "Wow, it looks so good in 4K." I know you guys can't see it, but it looks 4K. It looks so good.
very
Literally
good.
every 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
Very good viewer experience there. What I see is incredible. It's blowing my mind. You guys can't see it though. It's awesome.
You guys would love it.
Yeah, you guys would really be blowing your
what does
wads
it
right
have?
now.
I have no idea. All right, so that's what I mean. Like I don't. The problem with me is I'm always like, well, I'm going to get a future-proof PC. I'm going to get a beast of a PC that's going to game and stream and do all this.
But no,
I've been waiting.
But you guys don't donate it, so
Yeah,
I
you guys
finally
don't-
have to-
He
That's
needs
what he's
he
saying.
needs someone
Hard.
he needs someone to ship him a PC. That's the
Yes.
only way he's gonna do it.
This is how you do
3
ship
years,
a
I still don't have the
PC.
money for it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like I
right.
want to. And
I
every
wonder
time, like,
why. Bum, 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 ba-da-bum-bum. That's why you don't have money for it.
last year,
Hanging
I
and
really
banging,
thought it was
brother.
gonna be the year.
Yeah.
And then what?
Hold on, this goes
I
pretty
need
long.
gonna get
a
a future-proof
brand new gaming PC.
See, I'm going to get a
Since you gotta foot the massive bill. Okay, no.
Oh, lefty
beast of
song
a PC
incoming.
that's
Oh.
going to game and stream and do all this.
Been too
I've been
long.
waiting 3 years. I still don't have the money for it. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, there we go. When Windows crashes down and it hurts inside.
I am a real PC gamer.
Cat doesn't use this fucking thing.
I want to.
All right, anyway.
I'm sorry, I'm encouraging him. I'll stop.
Yeah, let's
I
stop,
really thought it was
please.
going to be the year.
Not do this.
And then
Not
what
again.
happened? I had some things going on behind the scenes, health things that I spent a lot of money on.
Ooh,
Yeah, there's
What?
this too.
Snuck
Health
under the
coin.
radar. Snuck
Invest
under the
now.
radar there. Don't try to sneak it under us here, Philly.
I had some things going on behind the scenes.
Ranted about this
health
on
things
pre-stream.
that I spent a lot of money on.
He's like,
Health
"Oh, this
things.
health
My
is
tire stolen off
expensive,
of
but I
my
don't want to
fucking
talk about it,
car.
okay?"
I had my waste disposal in my sink break. So it's
I wonder why that broke. Trying to stuff how many plastic forks and
Wait, but
plates down there.
he's talking about stuff that happened 2 years ago.
I know.
So stuff
still
that happened
broke.
2 years. The garbage disposal was 2 years ago.
Still broke.
What's wrong with you?
Still broke. Wasn't he taking a plunger to the garbage disposal? I know I'm getting in the weeds, but
Yeah,
wasn't he like
plunged
trying to
it. He
jam
did a
shit down there with a plunger?
Yeah.
No wonder it broke.
That's a good arc. Good saga.
God, if you can see the video. Pumping. Hang on, cat. Grab on to me, cat. We're going deep. Hey, back hurts. Oh, I found some hamster bones. Just ignore them. Keep going. You got to get past
Rest in
raisin.
peace, Raisin.
Oh, that's cinnamon. We got 4 more layers left. Hang on.
Jasper Claus down there.
Oh, we reached the claws. We're almost there, Eddie. Hang on.
ended up costing me thousands and thousands of dollars, and there's my money. So I never seem to have the opportunity
Oh, yeah, definitely not the opportunity.
buy a new PC.
Definitely.
And at this point, it's just
Yeah,
not
even the
happening.
dents
Like,
don't believe this, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
They
It's
are
like-
fully aware of where the money goes. They're just too cucked to do anything about it, including stopping giving them his money or giving him their money.
And there's been times, like one time I think it was either this year or last year, where Jax Raxor tipped him $1,200. Take one of those $1,200 tips and buy a fucking PC, dude. Come on.
There's a lot of events going on. You don't understand. A lot of hype events this summer. Come
fundraiser.
on.
But if I do a fundraiser, people will be generous and contribute. But then what's going to happen? All my income is going to dry up for the month because everyone contributed to the fundraiser, and now my other streams will die. And now
This is also him acknowledging he has a limited pool. This is it.
Limited money. You guys are kind of have a limit with you guys, so I can't. This started a few years ago when he decided like events aren't cool actually, because they take away from the money during the week. So he wants extra money for events but keep the standard of support going. And he kind of learned that that's not how it works. So now we get this spiel every once in a while. Like events aren't good because people donate for the event, but they kind of slow down during the week. That's a very bad thing.
So, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I'm thinking over the summer, probably like July, August, during those weeks when there's really not a lot going on at all. I'm probably going to do a PC conversion swap where I
don't think this is going to happen.
PC. Like, how many buzzwords can we add to this?
I agree. I agree with Lefty in that this is not going to happen the way we think it is. It's going to happen when his old PC physically dies. Then we're going to have the cat PC. Like, he's not going to proactively switch anything over. He's going to wait till that thing actually is sparking and cooks itself.
You remember how Steve of the Dead says, we do have a Steve of the Dead video today, by the way, but Steve of the Dead says Occam's razor. What is Occam's razor? Philip always chooses the laziest path to solve any problem. So it works here too. No PC is getting fucking fixed until that one you push the button to turn it on and it does not turn on. That's when we got to get a new PC. When do we have to do direct capture? When the views start going down. Not the 3 years people said please do it because views are still great. Views start dipping a little bit. All right, hold on. Now we got to do direct capture. Hang on, I got to do it. I got to try this. You guys asked for this. So
PC, I put everything on Cat's PC, get it up and running, see how much better
everything.
It runs. It's got to run better than mine.
Literally, it's just OBS
Nope.
You know what it is?
I feel like Lefty, you and I both separately over the course of like a year have switched PCs, and I think we've each done it in less than a day. Like, I remember having a stream on like a Friday night saying, "Okay, guys, I'll be back up tomorrow with my new PC." Saturday morning, everything firing all cylinders, new PC. It takes a couple hours if you're organized about it. Nothing.
Yeah, and our shit's way more complicated than his, especially when like we got the streamer bot and like all the weird stuff, all the weird gimmicks we have. Yeah. And even then it took us like a fucking hour. And we don't even do this professionally. We're just fucking around.
Yeah, we're just fucking around.
Yeah, most people see it as like a fun kind of thing, to learn about the computer, kind of like it's kind of fun to do that kind of stuff. But no, for Philip, it's got to be on stream. You guys tell me what to do and also give me money. Don't stop giving me money, by the way. This is going to be a very fun week for us.
Good level gaming PC, and it's just sat there for years. Like, probably she hasn't turned it on. I'm serious.
You know what I'm kind of worried about? She played it?
I say he wouldn't do that if there wasn't a demand for it. If he knew the Dents wouldn't pay up, then he wouldn't do it, so... Shout out Dents.
I also, this is kind of a good thing for him too, and his, the cult of Philip's family is because it takes another window to the world away from Catherine. Less chances to contact the outside world. It's probably better to get that out of her house. You know what I'm saying?
She'll have one less device. Yeah.
No less problems to deal with. Future problems when she tries to escape. Right.
Yep.
In years, and just
gotta get that phone next.
Completely, a waste.
I better take a sip.
Yep.
And then I'll play as many games on console as I can with this new capture device. And then if there's something that's PC exclusive, I can look to see if it works on the mini PC. And then long term, maybe I'll get something like a Stream Deck or an ROG Ally, which are going to be way cheaper than getting a gaming PC, a dedicated gaming PC, right? That's probably what I'll end up doing.
So he'll buy a toy. He'll buy an actual toy, but he won't invest in like a decent streaming box. Okay.
He's making it sound like you need like a 4090 Ti, like double stack with a massive power. Like, he has to like dedicate a whole corner of his room to this like NASA machine. Like, no, my PC is not that good, and it's 3 years old, and I've never had any issues. The only issues I have is with NVIDIA Broadcast because it's so inefficient. But if you don't use NVIDIA Broadcast, he doesn't know what the fuck that is. He doesn't have no problem running anything.
He doesn't know what NVIDIA is, probably. That's the first problem you said. Second, he thinks he wants you to believe you need an IT closet to be a streamer, Like, hang on, guys, let me get my IT stuff over here. Hang on. You guys wouldn't understand
server racks.
This. Yeah. You guys wouldn't understand all this. It's kind of technical. Anyways, what's up, Jade? How's it going? Yep. I will be. Anyways, I think that's the end of it.
What I'll end up doing. So
Okay, we ready to start fishing now, or
probably over the summer? This is the first time I'm actually telling you guys about it, but that seems to be the
big
plan
news?
right now.
Holy shit!
Big news, guys.
That's the first time I tell you guys about it. I know you might be shocked. Some of you might be shocked. Jaws to the floor. I understand that, but just wanted you guys to know. Dumbass. Big ups to the one and only Shorts Fault says, do you think that when he makes improvements, he thinks it should equate to compensation? Hint, hint. Oh.
Yes.
Definitely.
100%.
Yeah. And you know how you know that is because he will tell you about those improvements for at least a month straight after they happen. Like, think about LED lights even. He talked about that every day for a month.
He's labeling some of his Street Fighter streams lag-free Street Fighter streams now.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I got to hear that. Okay, definitely got to watch today. I don't know if it's on the docket, but I don't care. Didn't he say, like, I'm sorry it was... Did he say, like, sorry or something this week about Street Fighter bitching? I thought saw that on Twitter. I didn't watch it, though. Anyways, we'll get to that.
Yeah, I was half listening to it because I was working at the same time, but he said something about the fact that, like, oh, you know, I raged a lot about issues with Street Fighter that I could have salved on my end, you know, some throwaway thing like that. Yeah.
Not really apologizing.
Yeah.
Big ups to Wandering Monk 000 says, I'm convinced he dictates her whole day by controlling what she can and cannot do. Like, of course we don't know, but he treats her like a child on stream. Do you think that stops when the stream is off? I don't.
No, not at all.
I don't think it does. I think he treats her like a kid, like a baby the whole fucking time.
She plays games she doesn't like. He was talking about last week, she was playing Destiny 2, and she was saying, and he was saying, yeah, Kat doesn't like Destiny 2 that much, but she's playing it because it's on Game Pass. Like, what fucking life are you living,
dude? Yeah, she needs activities, so yeah. I give her that.
Yeah, this is her activity hour. She's gonna play Destiny. Yeah.
I run the house. As a reminder, he slipped into her DMs with OBS advice. Yes, that is.
Oh yeah,
that is the first thing he ever talked about. Was, and by the way, just for the lore lovers out there, that public tweet happened the day after the tweet longer announcing his breakup with Leanna went live. So the day after when that first comment to Catherine Burnell happened, the day after. He was quick.
Horned up, baby.
Yeah, he was bricked and on the prowl. He was ready to go.
Okay, so I did a whole stream about this, so I just want to get your guys' take on this. So we went through the detail. I went through all of Chaos Realm's Twitter, and she retweeted him twice in her lifetime of Twitter. Retweeted DSP's like something. It wasn't even like about a stream. It was something like a joke. Like, I can't remember the game company. Let's say... Kojima fucking sucks, and then he always makes games like this. And she retweeted like something like that. And it was like 6 months before, though. Like, still with Leanna. Catherine Burnell retweeted his tweets. Then Leanna leaves. That's 6 months later. And he is on it. I don't believe he's that much of a planning person to, like, save her profile or anything. But, like, how was he on it so fast? And he knew she liked him. Was he just, like, searching people that follow him, I wonder? Like, what do you think the protocol was there?
I think he went through his reply history and was like, what decent-looking ladies have replied to me in the past 12 months? All right, Chaos Realm, let's fucking go. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, because she did have her... that's true. She did have her face. Her face was on the profile pic, so I guess that's good enough. And he's like... Let me give it a shot, I guess. What else could it be? Damn, dude. Yeah. Very intense. That's... If we ever get an exit interview from either one of them, let's say, because Philip's going to do detractor interviews when it gets bad enough in the future. And if Catherine ever leaves, she probably won't, but, Leanna's not going to, and she shouldn't either. But if we could ever make it happen, I want to ask Catherine about that fucking romance, that courtship time period.
Honestly, this is one of the biggest losses from the Clum documentary not happening, because he was going to talk to both of them. Like, Mike was very clear, I'm going to talk to Phil. I'm going to talk to Catherine. He was unclear about how much she'd be featured, but he was going to talk to her. It'd be interesting to get both sides of that exchange, theoretically, like what they thought of each other. I just think that'd be really fun. Never going to happen, though.
Philip is good at lying. Not good at lying, but he's very affluent at lying. He does it a lot. Catherine,
Yes.
I don't think would be as smooth at the lying stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we could tell when the inconsistencies pretty easily, I think. But yeah, that's a good point. We did lose that opportunity when Mike Klum Doc went away, which, I mean, maybe that's part of the reason it did go away. Who knows? Nerd Brew in the house. Lugo Boy Summer, number one contributor, Nerd Brew, says, build a new PC? No, I'll just get it from my mom. Not wrong.
Part of the 10-year plan.
Maybe instead of turkey, she'll send him a PC this year.
Wandering Monk says 15 years of streaming and not knowing how to set up a new PC is like 15 years at Walmart and cannot work a register. Correct. No,
Yes.
he doesn't go to Walmart, so he doesn't know what that is. Big ups to Pasta Maker says, remember, he pauses to talk with chat so he doesn't waste an in-game day. That ticking clock makes this chill game surprisingly stressful, dude. Oh, yeah. He's so... he doesn't... Yeah, it's a fun game. It's not fun to watch, actually. I had to rage quit myself yesterday. Board quit yesterday. Because not fun. Soapside Phil in the house says he could have just went downstairs and asked Kat what her GPU and CPU are, but no, the tech guy who used to build PCs needs a week to find out the specs. Correct, Copeside Phil. Here's the problem, though. I don't think he knows what those mean. I think he knows what GPU means, but I don't know he doesn't know what numbers mean. So you'd be like, yeah, I got a 4080. Like, that sounds good. You know, I don't know. I don't know what I got.
It's kind of a big number.
Yeah, it sounds fine.
Very cool.
Petchy in the house says, bets on whether he'd ask Kat for help with her PC when any OBS issues show up. No. He has to be the provider, supreme provider. He would never ask her for anything. You know that.
Remember, she's the pleb amateur streamer who did it for fun, and he's the professional. So
You know that. Purple Thighs in the house says, does he think you can only have one PC at a time? Why wait until July, August? I'm befuddled. My mind rattled. Big ups, boys. Purple Thighs. Yes. He thinks like you could bring up the PC. You could be doing like, if you have, let's say you have 30 minutes here, do some stuff, get it ready. No, you can only have one PC at a time. You didn't know that? You clearly don't operate a household, so.
And he's like, such an easy entertainment factor would be if he all of a sudden booted up a stream and didn't say anything about it, but then somebody would notice like a new asset or something. He'd be like, oh yeah, by the way, guys, I set up my new PC. Like that would look way better if he just booted up a stream and the new PC was in effect. That's so much hype, but he takes all of the hype out of his own shit.
Sounds good. He thinks it's more hype to plan it for a month, you know? All right, guys,
and
just
talk
a reminder.
about it forever. Yeah.
Next week, we're going to do the PC week. It's going to be hype.
Yep.
Pickups Boat Night says, it always has to be the biggest chore. I'm tired. Yes. Everything is the biggest chore. Even going shopping is the biggest chore. My day off? Oh, yeah. Talk about day off. I had to go to grocery store and pet supplies. You tell me if it's day off, okay? You tell me. That's what it's like. ES in the house says, do we even know if Kat has a phone to take away?
I mean, she cucked him on a phone, or she cucked Subaru Man on a phone at some point. So she had one at some point.
Wait, when the tire thing happened, didn't she call him? Didn't she call him in the middle of the stream?
And she took that picture that Phil shared, I think.
Yeah. So I would assume
because he said, this is the picture my wife took of the wheel.
There's no way.
He's not that cruel. He's not that cruel. Yeah, he's not that cruel.
He's not
she
that
has
cruel.
a phone. If she doesn't have a phone, then call some fucking help. Call support, whatever service that is. It's a squeaky phone. Yeah, it's one of those phones on wheels, like a Toy Story, the plastic ones.
Yeah.
Call me on the phone later, honey. You know, she's that's your phone. Iwamoto in the house says he acts like he needs a Linus Tech Tips rack setup. Oh, he definitely needs that. Maybe he's waiting for that. Linus Tech Tips notice me and send me a rack setup like he does for those big YouTubers. Unlike Philip, Linus Tech Tips only worry about the guy with 1 million subscribers. Yeah,
he has a team of editors, but so does Phil.
Asshole. So. Stoke says, how much of his aversion to PC gaming is his fear of learning keyboard mouse gaming functions? I don't know. I think it's just, again, Occam's razor. Learning a new system requires, a little thought. I know it's not a lot, but I think he's averse to any new thoughts. I personally think. So it's not about, he would like PC gaming, but just any change in his setup, routine is met with extreme pushback, as you know.
It also flies in the face of his whole brand of, well, I want to be on the couch next to you, and we can't do that.
Like we're friends.
got our headphones on and we're like really invested in the competitive PC centric gaming. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of it has like branches out from that.
Yeah.
We're on the same PC, right next to each other, playing the game.
Yep.
And also, yet he knows we're young, so I'm trying to be crude for the younger viewers. But yeah, we're on the same. It's very weird. Let's put it that way. Jasper the cat,
Sounds
big
good.
ups, says Phil shooting his shot. Oh, Jasper's often very crude. I'm reading Jasper's reference here. Phil shooting his shot like T was shot. That was from Jasper the cat.
No.
That being said,
Very meaningful super
that's
chat.
disclaimer. Wandering Monk says she has a phone, so he knows where she always is. Oh, tracking. Oh, you can just clip one of those tags on her, though. That's fine.
Yeah,
Get a tag.
the tiles. Yeah.
Yeah, the tiles. Just put a tile on her, and then you know it. You know.
Put it on her halter.
Yeah.
They sell those that have their tag little holders in them.
Oh.
Hide it right in the saddle. She'll never know.
Oh,
She'll never know.
Okay, moving on before we end the stream. We've got some stake action. So just a little bit of stake action here. So the stake action happened, started with people asking about steak because Philip does like to talk about food. And I'm not taking any credit for this or not taking any credit for it. But often on Saturday nights, we like to talk about steaks and ask questions about steaks. And this was during the week, actually, with Snoot, I believe. And the only way you get him to answer LARPer questions consistently is asking about food. So someone asked about a steak, and it keeps going. And eventually it reaches a breaking point, and then we reach the breaking point. So here is that breaking point about the steak. Because remember, there are no steaks. That's how the whole joke was a callback, kind of. Remember he said there's no stakes in Street Fighter? There we go.
Shout out to Hade.
Nope.
Vibes to the
Shout out to him.
I'm muting it so you don't hear mine. Okay.
Shout out for
Oh, God. Failure.
Oh, and just for the record,
You're wrecked.
this
Please.
is hilarious. So
Yeah, it's
I know-
hilarious.
I had my stream on Wednesday night, the Street Fighter stream,
Yes.
and then I was off yesterday. I come back this morning. Apparently, there's a detractor meme about steaks.
Yes.
I just want you to think about this. There's a detractor meme.
I look how this filter looks like he's sunburned really bad.
Yeah, Hate Army, you gotta chill out, man. I'm seeing like the portal into hell with this.
He's sunburned.
About steaks. These people are so fucking boring.
Yes.
Like,
And
the middle of
bored
his
with their
face is like
lives.
pretty red,
That they
which makes him look like
made
an
a
alcoholic.
running meme.
But
Yeah.
then like this filter just makes it look so much worse. And now I can't unsee it.
It's a booze cruise after the booze cruise.
About steaks that they've been talking about for a day and a half constantly.
Yes.
I
love
don't
steaks.
care. What the fuck are you talking about? No adult would care about your dumb meme about steaks. Like,
You're
what the
a-
fuck are you?
That's one of the most untrue statements you've ever said, actually.
I
by the
do.
way.
I'm an adult and I think it's funny. I think it's funny
what
as
they do
hell.
is they will micro-analyze a tiny moment of a stream that happened
Micro
and act
penis?
like it's a full-blown 4-alarm fire. It's like, what are you talking about?
He looks like he
You
was
wanna
in
know
a
what happened?
4-alarm
So
fire.
I'm playing Street
Jeez.
Fighter 6 and I was very frustrated.
Oh, did
'cause
he
I-
say micro? This is the reason for this.
We know for a fact
Micro.
you got a micro dick.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, brother.
I was losing with Dalsim, and I'm trying to wrap my head around why am I losing with Dalsim? And I look at the chat, and here's what's going on.
Yeah, please.
There's like 3 or 4 people who are actually excited and engaged with Street Fighter and trying to talk about it, and it's being lost in a drowning of fucking discussion about
A
people talking
drown.
about
It's getting lost in a drown. I hate when that happens. I'm lost in a drown.
steaks and
Yeah.
barbecue.
Nice freeze frame.
Right? So I was like, I'll ignore it for a while, and I did. I literally ignored it and kept playing for like another half an hour. And then
Because what are they supposed to say? The only people that talk about Street Fighter during the Street Fighter streams like, great job, Phil. They're awesome. That was cool. But then when he's losing, like people are really scared to talk because what are you gonna say? That Marissa, fucking Cammy was awesome. You say that, he gets pissed.
Yeah,
But
you can't
really
talk
don't-
about any character he doesn't like. Yeah.
So LARPers come out to play when it's Street Fighter time because his real fans can't say anything because he gets pissed at them for that. So he doesn't know it. That's why Stardew Valley works, though, because LARPers are getting, because his real fans are engaged in this, and Philip will take his advice about everything because he wants to learn how to play the game. Well, he wants you to tell him how to play the game. But Street Fighter, you can't say anything. So, of course, LARPers are going to have fun. And even his own fans take part in the talk about steak,
then when I turned back, literally the
Also, like
entire
I want
stream
partial
chat was
credit for ignoring it for a little bit. It's like, I ignored
Yes.
it for a long time, and then I just, you know what I'm saying?
Please
I
clap.
tried, guys.
Please clap.
talking about steaks and barbecue food, and I'm like, guys, This is my fucking Street Fighter stream. If you're here for other things, you're in the wrong spot. I know for a fact there's people who want to talk about Street Fighter, and they literally can't because you're derailing the stream, which is against the rules. It's always been against the rules of my streams to try to derail and talk off topic. You guys do
what does
the
that
same
mean?
thing with the sports stuff.
What does it mean
'Cause again,
to derail and talk off
Won't
topic?
let you talk about sports in a stream chat. That's not true.
It changes minute to minute.
What?
Well, sorry.
We
Go
can't
back.
talk
I
about
missed it.
sports? Yeah. You serious?
Streams to try to derail and talk off topic. You guys do the same thing with the sports stuff. Because again, it's another running meme. People won't let you talk about sports in a stream chat.
Yes, that's true. You got pissed about that.
That's the most true thing about his chat ever. No
yes,
sports.
that's true.
Not true. But if you derail my entire stream chat about sports discussion, you know I don't watch sports. You know I don't play sports. You know I know nothing about competitive sports or any of the
What does that
athletes.
mean?
So why would you come
derailing
to
the chat versus derailing the entire chat?
Yeah, it's really
It's all
weird.
like subjective bullshit that can be just like selectively enforced based on how he's feeling in that minute. How
It all
drunk
depends on
he
his-
is minute to minute
Yes.
decides who gets banned.
Yes, it all depends on the mood at the moment. And it's sometimes if it's a big guy like Jade will say stuff about sports like, "Oh, basketball is going on." "Oh, yes, Jade, it is. Thank you." But if somebody doesn't recognize says something, oh, that's a problem. Then we got issues because it could be a LARPer.
Yeah, like Jade and Derek talk about stuff off topic constantly. Jade's talking about Street Fighter sometimes, no matter what game he's playing.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because Jade does that a lot. He'll say like, "Oh, I like Cammy and Street Fighter" or whatever. Be like, "That's nice, Jade." But if that were anybody else, you're out of here. You're derailing. You know.
You're an idiot.
Oh, when you had a Super Bowl event.
Oh, but
this motherfucker is sitting here talking about I don't talk about sports. A fucking Super Bowl event. Thank you, Zitro.
Also, Derek, by the way, last night, I mean, Derek and Jade, because again, Derek, that's the only people Philip knows is not LARPing, is Derek, Jade, now Jordan, you know, the people that he knows are not LARPers. They're the only people that get any attention now, positive attention. So it's like everything Jade says, Philip comments on every single thing. It's like, "Oh yeah, Jade, you had some dinner? Cool. How was that? Cool." Derek was talking about facts about, "I stayed in Malaysia for one day because I went to Singapore for the rest. I couldn't have Singapore snacks though. It's kind of sad." I'm like, "Oh yeah, Derek, okay. I couldn't have Singapore snacks. Okay, cool. Thanks, Derek." And like every single time he does it, it's amazing. Derek's getting the most attention. I'm sure Derek was loving it last night. All the attention.
Goonin'.
You're derailing the chat. You're asking for problems.
The Holy Trinity right there.
So
Jaden,
these people were
Jordan,
literally
Derek.
doing exactly the same thing during the Street Fighter stream. 100%. They do it. It was done on purpose. This wasn't like, oh,
Who's
it just
they?
spontaneously happened.
Yeah, who's that?
These are
Well,
people coming in
he
here, and
tells
by the
you
way,
who they is in a minute. I think.
Speak their names.
A bunch of the accounts were sock accounts. It was the same person talking to themselves.
SOK accounts.
They think I'm stupid. They don't know that I know all of their sock accounts. Always, I know.
So
it's the
who
same
is it?
guy.
Which detractor
like 10
sock
accounts.
account?
Yeah,
Like,
who's that?
Just say who it is.
Step forward and take
Yeah.
credit.
Yeah,
Whoever
just say
you
who it
are.
is. Just
One
say it's
person?
Snood every time. Just say it's Snood. every
Yeah,
time.
let's just make it Snood now.
Yeah.
I promise it's not one person, though. I promise you that, Philip.
No.
I promise you it's not one.
This is a fucking loser. Sits on
yeah.
Discord talking about it and shit
Yeah,
too.
Snood.
But anyway,
Wait, what?
so-
Whoa. One person sits on a Discord by himself. What are you doing on Discord by
Talks to
yourself?
himself. Yeah.
Great one today. Thanks. I thought it was pretty good, too. Did you like when I brought up the steak? Yes, I love that one.
Don't know that I know all of their sock accounts. Always, I know it's the same guy in here with like 10 accounts. He's a fucking loser.
So ban
Sits on
him.
a Discord talking about
I know,
it
it should
and
be
shit,
easy
too.
then.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so it was them purposefully trying to derail my Street Fighter stream.
It was
and
unintentional, actually. Oddly enough, it was unintentional. They didn't try to do that.
actually pissing people off. Like they were like they wanted to talk about Street Fighter and they couldn't. Like
No one gave a
why
shit.
is no one here talking about Street Fighter on a fucking Street Fighter stream? People talk about
Why
sticks and shit.
does a
It
guy
didn't
with sock
happen.
accounts prevent people from talking about Street Fighter? Like, he doesn't
doesn't.
know how you can still talk about whatever, no matter what anyone else is doing. That's how stream chat works.
It's
you
one
idiot.
person, one dent, the most dedicated of dents will say something like, "A lot of food talk today." And that's what he's talking about here. That's all this is all from. One person saying something like that.
So I laid down the law
Uh-oh.
about it. And
Put my foot
famous
down.
DSPism laid down the law.
I said stop, and then fucking what's his name, Friendly Gremlin, gave me lip back. He's like, oh, well, this stream's like boring. There's nothing to talk about.
Oh, so we're getting angry at our own unironic fans.
Now we're turning.
The classic DSP
boomer
maneuver.
substitute teacher segment incoming. Warning on that. This is an incredible segment.
We started making fun of the dents. Now we're saying, but don't think you're off the hook either, fucking serious fans. You could fuck up too,
Gave
like
me
this person
lip.
is. Yeah,
Give
lip.
me lip
Alec.
again. Watch what happens.
Yeah.
See what happens, bitch. See what happens.
It's like, dude, what the fuck are you
Give
doing
me
on a fighting
lip.
game stream then? If you don't like fighting games,
gave me
go
lip.
somewhere else to talk about something else, right? Like, what the fuck? Do you go
Tell
into
your
a
viewers
meeting
to
about
leave.
a book club talking about this week's book and say, wow, I hate books?
Club? No,
Is your
but
stream-
you could absolutely say, I don't like this style of book,
But-
actually.
This is the reason why his dents end up in Piece of Pieces chat, because
Yeah.
they'd rather go watch it in Piece of Pieces chat, you know?
If you have a book club that talks about, I don't know, a life help book, and you could come that week and say, you know what, guys, I don't really like this kind of book. That's how a book club would actually work. This analogy is horrible.
No,
Well, if you go to a book club
Yeah.
and everybody's talking about fucking steaks at the book club meeting, maybe the book just fucking sucks. Maybe you should read a different book.
Yes.
I didn't come up with that. I heard that somewhere else, but that's all I
Nice.
could think about now.
and that's what I mean. People think that my streams sometimes are just some kind of place to go in.
Sandwich shop.
Oh, let's just talk about hanging out about other shit. Like, dude,
Yeah.
that's so
They are.
disrespectful to the streamer.
But he calls
my
his
God.
streams chill hangout sessions.
Chill hangout. Okay, I thought
Yeah.
it was chill and hangout. What are we doing here then? Holy shit.
Go into someone else's chat and let's just completely derail it with a topic that has nothing to do with what's going on the stream. That's disrespectful.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
going
That's
to
so
the
much
place of
fun.
business and completely derailing the business. Don't do it. It's against the
Derailing the
rules.
business.
It always
It's
has
not a
been.
place of business.
God.
It's a YouTube channel. Come on, man.
Okay,
Derailing
first of
the
all,
business.
rating somebody else's stream and just spamming nonsense for like 20 minutes is really fun for everybody, including the streamer. And
Yes.
if you're not a total sped, you should be able to like milk some like attention and gain benefit from it. If not, just
Yes.
have a little bit of fun with it. And it's fun for everybody raiding too. That's like what happens when you raid somebody. It's like, oh, you know, we're gonna like totally derail everything and we're gonna like influence what's going on in the stream, and it's just fun. And how do you not? Oh my god, I don't even remember. I'm so like triggered by this. I forgot what
God
I was
forbid
gonna
he
say.
makes people feel included in his streams, right?
Yep.
Like,
and the experience you're talking about, Lefty, is not even what happened here. It's way less than that. It's 2 or 3 people asking about food, and then other people talking about food. So it's like a total of 5 people talking about food in his chat. It's not even like he was rated by 100 people saying like steak, 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 which can be fun. It's not even that. We're talking about 5 people talking about steaks. 5 at
And
maximum.
it's not like what yesterday weren't we talking about like Burger King and all these fast food places on Stardew Valley?
Yep.
So what the fuck?
Yep. If you talk about food, it's like a secret code or something that gets his neurons fired up enough to talk, and it's
he
endless.
pays attention to the chat when he sees food. That's the thing.
Like so, you know, he has to answer it. It's like he can't not answer it. But I don't know why steaks are taking this hit. I don't know why, but
It's one thing if there's a natural discussion, but if the streamer says something, hey man, stop, and you keep doing it, you're a fucking asshole and you're liable like everyone else to get moderated.
You're liable.
All right. And by the way, this whole thing I'm talking
You're
about,
liable to
we
get
have now just
moderated
spent
from
more
the
time
business.
on this by like 10 times than what happened on the stream. The stream was literally, people are talking about steak. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing the game. So I play for another half hour. I turn back and I see people upset because they can't talk about Street Fighter because everyone's talking about steak. And I lay down the law. It was like
other people
I'm
talking
sure
about
that
shit in
happened.
the chat doesn't stop anyone else from saying whatever else they want to say. It's not like, Into the Abyss is saying DSP Spurg's out. Okay, I guess I can't talk about steak now. That's not how it works.
What Phil is missing, and I tend to say this all the time, is that everyone in his chat is always fucking with him 100% of the time, except for Jade and Derek. Even the people that said they were supposedly upset about steaks were just trying to get his attention and just trying to get him to respond. So everyone is fucking with you, Phil. I'm sorry. Like,
I agree with that. That's what hurts him the most, is that everyone is out to fuck with him because it's too much fun. And you always get paid off like this. Imagine this steak thing is getting a 16-minute video, a 16-minute rant about, and that means it'll never stop.
it's like the WPIG like pre-show this morning. You had that Jack and Daxter rant go up.
Yeah.
People left like 3 comments about how he was struggling with Jack and Daxter, and he ranted for 25 minutes about 3 YouTube comments on an on-demand video.
in 1 minute, and then fucking stupid friendly gremlin gave me lip, and I gave him back and said stop.
Oh, shout out.
Friendly, stupid
God,
friendly
that sounds
gave me
sexual.
lip.
I don't like it. I don't like
Me
it.
on my stream.
Ooh.
And that was
What do you know about giving lip?
it. Was over. It was like 60 seconds. But this is the meme for a day and a half.
Yeah, so now it was 60 seconds. So now you're going to talk about it for 16 minutes.
Why would
Very
you
cool.
even entertain that? The moment that some moron says
You're entertaining
steak
it right
explosion-
now,
I know.
Yeah,
It's
you're
so
doing
amazing.
it. This is the payoff, you idiot.
Yes.
This is it.
This is
Like,
why we do
this-
what we do.
Yeah.
There's not very many memes. Like I thought the steak thing was pretty cringe when people were like posting it on Twitter and stuff. But I knew to keep my mouth shut because the odds of getting a segment like this were so high because he just does not understand that if he just ignored it, that it would eventually people get sick of it and it would go away. But now, guess what? We all got to put fucking steak emojis in our Twitter handles now and end all our messages with that.
Yeah.
Because we know it fucking works.
This is the new Argentinian sub. This is the new cherry pimps. This is like we're in steak territory now.
Let's see. Well, can you name the last like 5? I would say Argentina flag, spoon,
Cherry,
mangoes.
Yeah, mangoes were a thing for a while.
Tacos.
Yeah.
Tacos was a good one too. You had tacos. Yeah.
PSP stream, you say, do not recommend on YouTube ever. This is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. And you move on. Like literally 60 seconds out of a fucking 2.5 hour Dalsim stream
Yep.
is somehow the focus of the stream. No, it's not. Only if you're a fucking mouth-drooling moron would you think that was important. You have to be the most boring,
Okay, let me. I'm gonna see if what OP Boone's thing said about this stream real quick. Hang on.
idiotic,
Oh yeah, the
mind-numbingly
AI
dumb
synopsis.
person to think that a 60-second moment talking about don't derail my fucking stream chat about steaks has anything to do with reality or what was going on in that stream.
The thing that I want people to
lower
remember is
yourself
that he's calling this a detractor meme. DSP created this last week when he said there are no stakes to anything, and he kept saying so this is not a detractor meme. This is a DSP meme that DSP could have owned. But he let the detractors take control, and he does it every time. That's why we're better than him.
Great. Look at these titles. Great wins and bad losses. A mixed bag night for Dalsim. A disastrous start to Dalsim's return. Oh no! These cringe titles. What the fuck? You guys read. Look, here's
Is this
Lily
AI
returns-
timestamps or AI generated chapters, or is
That's
this
just,
OP?
no, I'm just looking
OP
at the title.
Dent?
This is the ones he decided to name his videos. I'm just reading what he decided here. These are all his choices. Lily returns to rank with a good start and double perfect. Like, you know, like the one positive thing that happened when he's wrecked all fucking night. It goes horribly wrong. Lily gets destroyed by the meta. Oh, yes! By the meta!
The meta.
Lily destroyed by the meta. Oh, not my own gameplay, of course. Oh, no. By the meta. What you see. Okay, guys? A little bit more on this, and we got to move on.
Idiot who wants to waste your time to make money, because that's what they're doing. They're
Oh,
making
OP Boone.
clickbait sensationalist videos to try to get your attention.
Yeah.
So that
I
you will
love
waste
those.
your time thinking that actually was a big deal. It wasn't. No one
I love
cared.
those sensationalized
Right?
videos.
At all.
But it works
It
though.
doesn't-
People.
it doesn't even make
oh my
sense what
God.
you're
He's the
saying.
worst streamer
That
of all
wasn't the
time.
focus of
I'm
the
like
video.
pretty
It's
confident
fun.
saying that.
It's fun. That's it.
If you buy into that stuff, you're really dumb. You have to
Yes,
stop buying
I am
into
very
nonsense
dumb.
like that.
I love that.
Okay?
Oh no, guys!
Uh-oh.
I better stop what I'm doing, or else I might be considered dumb by some people on the internet.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Anything else, Philip? Oh, it's hilarious. That's what I was going to say.
Scanning the chat.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
look,
and again,
listen to
How
this.
moronic that you would. Oh, your friend Brian reacted to it. Yes,
Yeah.
because you morons went to his chat and harassed him for a day about it, so that he would react to the clip,
Yay!
and acting like it's a big deal when it's not a big deal. You are fucking idiots. Every one of you who entertains this shit is a fucking moron.
Oh my God.
I don't care.
So
This has
that would
nothing to do
include
with me.
Brian
This is you and your-
semantically then, right?
Yes. Brian is an idiot, confirmed.
Yeah,
DSP
Brian's
said
an
it.
idiot. Fuck you, Brian.
Get fucked.
A weird fantasy world where
Yeah,
you
fantasy world. I love
hyper-focus
that
on
fantasy world.
arbitrary things that happen and act like it's a big deal. No adult cares about you or your thoughts on this shit. Okay? No one.
Yes.
I will continue
weird.
to run my.
All right, well,
my
shout out
streams
to
as I
all
see fit.
1,302 children watching this right now.
Yeah, that's
shout out
such
to
an
all of
odd
you.
thing to say. No adult cares about you. That is such a odd thing to say.
So breaking news, OP Boone does not do his work on the Street Fighter videos? Has he not done it for any Kyle video? Let's see. Let me check out Fallout here. 3 days ago with the 300 views. This is very high video. Maybe see if OP Boone has done the stamps on that. He has not. Has OP Boone retired?
No, OP Boone gave him feedback the other day that spawned a giant segment of what DSP could do to retain his viewers better, and it was so cringeworthy to you got that.
I got that.
So I don't think OP
up.
Boone is out of the picture, but maybe his role is changing. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he said fuck the AI shit. I don't know. I watched a little bit more of this, then we'll go into OP Boone segment.
Still stay in place. People will not derail, and you can fuck off if you don't like it.
Oh, he only does a podcast and Daily Rap. Big ups.
Now go make your videos about it, bitch.
Let me check Daily Rap.
That's all you're gonna do. Make more stupid videos for dumbasses.
Yeah, I want to do that. I love doing that. Yep.
What are you gonna do about it?
Who cares?
Make a fucking baby rage, infinite rage segment where I actually can't do anything except for yell at the people that give me money.
You missed the part about him putting
where
his
the
foot
content
down?
comes from. If he didn't make it so easy for us to make fun of him, we wouldn't do this as much. It's
Clearly, you guys didn't hear him say he's putting his foot down. So this is the end of it.
I'm putting my foot down.
Yeah, so I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is the last time he's going to do this. So get fucked.
Me with nonsense, right?
Uh-oh.
You're so dumb.
Ooh.
Just think about that.
Yeah, please.
A day and a half, that's what you were thinking about and talking about. Here I am having
you were thinking about it for that duration of time because you're talking about it now, you idiot.
Dude, how long have you been coping about this and seething about it, ready to talk about this on the stream? Like this was one of your bullet points.
He complained to Kat about this. I guarantee you he complained to Kat about this.
It was like so obviously a forced meme that the trolls were putting out as bait, and it was so like nothing was subtle about the nature of this bait, and it worked spectacularly. This is a 16-minute long video. How do you not see? Okay, yep, sounds good.
He takes it every time.
Positively.
Yeah, let's move forward
every
positive,
time,
everybody.
Hey, faggot! You don't get to choose how I spend my free time. How about you fucking kill yourself instead?
Random piece of peace out of nowhere.
That sound.
Okay.
You're an idiot.
Sounds good to me.
You're a fucking idiot.
I agree.
Uh-oh.
That's fucking dope.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's fucking dope.
That's a little thing you can grab. That's fucking dope.
That's fucking dope.
From Super Snow Crawl Turbo HD Remix.
Okay, let's move on. We don't want to hear the comments from that. All right, so let's go to that suggested clip about OP Boone's interaction, because OP Boone has a lot that cares about this business. All right, so don't forget that. Big
Apparently,
ups to
he really does.
He does. I mean, he does. No doubt about that. Big ups to Eileen, one of the best names in the business. Eileen says brain aneurysm every time he says PC centric. He's not going to be a PC centric gamer. He's going to be a console centric gamer. Get it right. Come on. PC-centric is the way to go, being PC-centric. Whatever. Iwamoto in the house says, he already knows, yet never acts. Correct. He already knows everything, yet doesn't take action on everything. So I already know you guys want direct capture, but it's just not feasible right now. If you start dipping, you guys have been asking for this for years.
I mean, this goes all the way back to when he worked at Best Buy and he knew people were stealing shit, but he did nothing. So
Hate Armor is suggesting we see the change of stake. The steak to steak meme. I do want to see that. Oh, here we go. I want to see the steaks to steaks. Okay, is he saying it right here? I don't want to miss that. Here we go.
Trying to get stuff done on my day off. You're talking about steaks.
Hey.
Huh? I think
how is that? Oh my god! I'm trying to get stuff done on my day off, and all you guys are doing is talking about steaks. Okay,
why the fuck does that matter?
Sorry.
And why is he caring on his day off? It's his day off.
I know.
Who cares?
Stop talking about the fucking steaks.
From Super Snow Crawl.
I shouldn't have. I paused it right before the moment we wanted to see. So I'm an idiot.
Turbo HD Remix.
Right here.
Huh? I think they were saying steaks.
That was a great
there's no steak in Street Fighter.
Yes, that's how it started. Actually, yes, correct.
Right. Are you kidding?
No, that's what made it even funnier.
That is exactly. I remember that stream.
That's how a meme starts. You know, when something stupid like that connection like that happens.
Yeah.
But all right.
That's what that makes it even worse. You understand? That
Why?
makes it even worse.
Even better.
So I said there's no stakes in playing ranked Street Fighter, meaning there's no real risk or reward for it. It's just it's just arbitrary gameplay. It doesn't matter how many points you have. It doesn't mean anything. And these idiots tried to use wordplay semantics to make a brainless meme out of it.
Yes, correct. That's what we did.
Remember,
fun.
this is the guy that coped how hard when he hit Master, when he's like, all you fucking idiots that want to say I'm bad at Street Fighter, you can't fucking say that anymore because I'm Master. And now, no, it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah,
It's all
bow
for
down
little
and
mouth
kiss
drilling
the
idiots.
ring, motherfuckers. I'm Master DSP. Yeah.
I didn't know that. You actually couldn't actually do something dumber than that, I don't think. That might
No, you could jerk off with the camera on.
actually be the
We
dumbest
definitely
thing I've
could.
ever heard.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, and I didn't know that. I had no idea that's what that chat was about. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
All I
you don't
know
know
is I'm
much
trying to play
actually.
Street
You don't really do well with the meme things.
Fighter, and absolutely the entire.
It's because he
chat's
can't
ripped.
laugh at himself. If he
Yeah.
had the ability to laugh at himself, this would all be over.
Own
Yeah,
it.
that spot on his forehead.
Own
Holy
it.
shit.
Like Adam says. Yeah, own it.
Own it.
By a bunch of fucking clone accounts. It was the same guy with like 5-6 accounts.
Loan accounts.
No,
Shout
not
out London
true.
Deranged.
I
Yeah.
love this. I love this trying to downplay how many LARPers there are with they're all the same person when they're actually literally not. I mean, maybe there's one or two. I mean, I don't know, but I know there's not. I know there's multiple LARPers in there.
And
but-
most LARPers have nothing to do with any detractor anything. Most
Yeah.
LARPers are hanging out in there independent of detractors.
Yep,
So I don't know
yep.
what he's talking about.
Who are jumping in on the bandwagon of trying to be stupid and dramatic about nothing.
Definitely.
Right?
You're being dramatic. Yes, we're being dramatic.
About
That's what we're doing.
nothing. It's a 17-minute rant, you fucking idiot. About
Asking what-
nothing.
Asking what your favorite steak is being dramatic, by the way. That's how it started. What's your favorite steak, DSP? Stop being dramatic. Oh, okay. Whoa. This is
We
serious.
thought you liked the
How
food
stupid,
talk, but
man.
hey.
Yikes.
Yikes.
That's what I.
Yikes. Definitely. Yikes. Oh, here we go.
People are discussing a streamer's supposed ban of the word steak in chat due to a misunderstanding with the
this.
viewer.
Oh my god.
He's reading the AI explanations. He gets salty
We have
about these
entered
two,
the
by the
we
way.
have entered the AI loop. Oh my god.
These are the best.
My favorite
Yeah.
part about the troll vortex in the last week has been going into Raw Phil and seeing the AI summaries of
Yes.
the chat in Raw Phil. It is so funny. Misery Merchant posted a thread on Twitter a couple days ago, and I was laughing pretty hard at it.
Like unironically, like this, like it's not. I don't know what the real purpose of them is, but for comedy, they're amazing. So big ups for YouTube for this AI chat rundown thing because I don't know what you're supposed to use them for. I don't know how they're helpful, but they are helpful for being funny.
Really? There is an AI chat summary now? What the hell is this?
What the hell? What the hell is this?
People are discussing a streamer's supposed ban of the word steak in chat due to a misunderstanding with the viewer and the streamer's perception that there were multiple viewers trolling him with the word. It disappeared.
Yeah, it does disappear. I don't know why it does
And the
that.
summary
It
disappeared.
does do that.
What is that? That's interesting. It's actually going to summarize. Is it when you refresh chat? Let me try that again.
Yeah, hang on. Piggy
Everyone
discovers
refresh
technology.
your chat and see if that shows up for you. The chat is divided over a meme involving steak. Some believe DSP is being trolled, while others defend him. A rogue ban from DSP accidentally caught an innocent viewer in the crossfire. When did this start?
He's so pleased.
It's
Look
gone
at him.
now. It only shows up for like 10 seconds and then it goes away.
He's so pleased
What
right
the hell
now.
is this?
Speaking of derailing, by the
It's
way,
not mobile. I'm on my desktop.
It's not mobile on my desktop. He's so pleased. Go ahead, Lefty. Logan.
no,
And it's showing
speaking of derailing, he's always saying people shouldn't derail him. The AI chat thing is derailing him now.
Oh,
like
he's just found a truffle. He's loving this. He's in
Yeah.
heaven right now.
Yeah. The chat is divided over the meme. All right, yeah, it's talking about this. All right, everyone in chat start talking about the AI summary right now. Everyone just say, well,
See?
talk about the
Okay.
AI summary. And let's
Cringe.
see-
Oh God.
these are going to be new. These are going to be new segments going forward. He's going to try and get his chat to speak in a specific way to engineer a flattering chat summary. I guarantee you, that is what it's going to be. It's going to be terrible.
It's gonna be one of those like do it ironically, but not take it seriously, but still genuinely want the thing.
All right. Before we move on, we got about a quarter knuck action going on here. We got a quarter knuck in, not a quite
Oh,
a full
God.
knuck. 1 quarter knuck in. Then we start the twist. Here we go. Do the twist all the way. It's about a quarter
Oh.
turn. Quarter turn. Then break out the claw. The claw brings out the harvest. A lot of people don't know this technique. Very advanced. Go deep. Then do the twist and then claw it out. Do we look at our harvest? Or no, right to the pants. Oh, wait.
Oh no, a little bit of a glance.
Corner demon.
Let's see. Are we going down? Where's
looking
it
at
going?
chat.
No, I think it's a straight white. Wasn't happy with the harvest. You got
No.
enough harvesting in Stardew. No need. All right. Let's finally move on to the AI-generated suggestions to replace the tip skull. We got to hear this. Not happening.
And I
Not
think
today.
it helped a lot, okay?
But right
So
back.
here's OP Boone's
You are
suggestion.
coping.
Ready?
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
In regards
yes.
to the recent discussion about tip goal rewards. So just so everyone knows the way it works, if you don't.
I think the only point of this filter is to get that red dot in there, isn't it, Hate Armor? To be honest. Like, that dot is now screaming on the top right of his head. Like, that's the sunspot.
My God.
Maybe you don't know. I have a tip skull on every
Oh,
stream
yes.
of $50. If I hit it, thank you. I consider that a well-supported stream.
Every time he
I'm
sways,
happy,
we get a
and I
delayed
put on a pair of
sway. Like we get feedback on the sway.
Oh, that's one hell of a spot.
glasses.
Look at that thing. What
He's
is
been
that?
picking.
Man, you can't stop picking it.
Typically,
He
it's
loves
been
to touch his
these.
face. That's his problem.
And when you spread them around as much as he does, every orifice,
Yeah.
as we showed you earlier today, every place gets touched. Being honest, every place gets touched. You know that.
But actually, yesterday, just for variety, I actually put on the old classics that I had for over a decade.
Stream was
All right, they
saved.
look a little different. These are rimless. The bag doesn't even close.
Yeah, I'm
No
skipping
hats in the
past this.
closet. Like
Yeah, I'm skipping past
you
this
do, we
bullshit.
do a poll for a hat, and
Okay,
I
yeah.
have like 12 or so hats in the.
I don't need to hear the rundown. We know how
when
the
I'm
tip
playing
skull
Elden
works.
Ring, right?
Yeah,
But I
right.
thought the tip skulls got sent to ban world. I
So
thought they were
now-
toxified
right?
now.
We've been talking about it, but nothing's ever changed, you know, because he's kind of too scared to get rid of them totally, I think. We're not totally rid of it, but we're kind of thinking about it. We want to be spontaneous.
He's in this weird in between state where he's trying to do away with them, but through experimentation, I'll use his word. Through experimentation, he's found that if he doesn't put on the glasses or whatever it is, people are less likely to tip. So he's grappling with that now. Like, that's this.
I thought it was for June to not be silly. Like, I thought that was the goal. Like, I don't want to be silly
Yeah,
anymore. But then he
that's-
said the
well,
Wolverine
it-
dance. Remember that, right?
Yeah, the Wolverine. Yeah.
That's worse than even putting on a hat. So I don't know what he's doing.
He doesn't have the self-awareness to understand that.
No.
I think you're right. I think deploying countermeasures to the upcoming June the King documentary so that we can have a massive segment debunking all of it and be like, dude, I don't even do tips goals anymore. I don't know. Like, I hang out with Brian now. See, I'm not racist.
Yeah.
That is like the primary driver of all of his behavior. He just doesn't have the self-awareness to understand like what's good and what's bad. So like the Wolverine toy thing, yeah, that's pretty bad. But if you take DSP's lolcow level of self-awareness, it makes sense why he wouldn't think it's that bad.
I guess if he can't tell I guess he can't tell what's cringe and what's not cringe. I mean, that's probably a fair assessment. But all right,
100%.
And then, if we happen to get a super duper supported stream and I raise $150 on one stream, then people get.
By the way, yes, we are in the realm of now. Like $10 is now super generous. When that used to be super generous was $100 or more tips. Now. It's crazy how far it's now. We're super generous. God.
We're getting the I have been given a very generous $13 tip, and he does the whole thing.
That used to be reserved for 100 plus minimum. If it's not 100, I don't want it. You know. Now I'm a super generous $13. Whoa.
Get to vote for a vest that I wear.
Okay.
All right. And the vests are classic. I mean, this is something from 4 years ago, a meme.
Classic.
I started wearing the vest every time that we hit a tip skull. And
They
then
are classic.
We literally hit that tip skull for like 4 months straight. It was absolutely insane.
Low key longing for another vest streak, by the way.
And those vests are
love
awesome,
one.
but you know, they're very, very rarely that I wear a vest. Let's be honest, right? Every once in a while,
Okay.
but not often.
Who
What
we
a
trying to
bag.
make feel bad here? Who we trying to make feel bad now? Very rarely do I put on a silly vest. So rarely, guys. You don't even think about it. It's not going to happen today for sure. I don't.
Okay.
I don't even care if I get the
Those
vest.
are the goals. And we've had those now for a few years, I would say. Like the vest goal was nice, but then we changed it. We started adding other things like the hat and the glasses, and now we have all these tiers. But it's been like this for a while. And as you can see, there's actually emotes in chat of me wearing various hats and things. And there was emotes of me in the vest and stuff.
Yeah,
so, you know, it's become part of the culture of the streams, which is great.
People are loving it.
A week or two ago, someone said, you know, those are
People love it.
pretty old at this point. You've been doing them now for years. Yes, particularly there are people who will contribute to a stream to try to hit those goals. But a lot of people don't really care that much anymore, right? You've been doing them for so long, it's not that big of a deal. So OP Boom suggests the following. I think you can pivot to introducing rewards akin to the 8-ball you had a while ago. When people tip a specific amount, which was $8 with the 8-ball, something special comes out of it. It used to be you would shake the 8-ball and read a response to the tipper's query. So, for example...
Oh, please, explain that exactly, because I can't understand it.
I used to have an 8-ball, a magic 8-ball that was donated by a fan.
Whole history lesson. Let's go, boys.
What's an 8-ball?
What's an 8-ball, Phil? I thought he had adults in his chat.
Please, what's an 8-ball? Oh, let me explain here. It's an 8-ball. It's like a ball. And it's got a spherical, no corners, no hard sides to it.
And if someone tipped $8, I would say thank you for the $8 tip. I would play this specific animation. Now it says 87 because I didn't fix it.
Oh
It
my
would usually
God.
say a supporter tipped $8. It was $87. But
Okay, well, quick sip. Explain sip.
then they would ask a question, and I would shake the 8-ball and read the answer. The problem is magic 8-balls don't last very long. It lasted less than a year, and the whole thing...
What?
We have to change the battery? Are you kidding?
It's not even
Oh my-
electric. They last forever. I found one in my grandma's house that's
How
like
does it
50
last-
years old.
How does it last less than a year? I have one from the early 90s when I was a child.
How do you break an 8-ball? It got the water
Never owned
dehydrated.
one. I just thought it was battery powered.
No, it's water.
It's literally a dice with a bunch of stuff in it, like in a solution.
Yeah, it's
inside
old
of a
school.
ball. Yeah.
It's old school, man. Come on. Like
Analog
sometimes the
style
water,
toy.
The water would evaporate out. I've seen that happen too. But still, that takes
gets
years.
murky.
Yeah, that takes
Answer.
years.
The problem is magic 8-balls don't last very long. It lasted less than a year, and the whole thing wore out. You couldn't even read it anymore. And after that, we kind of faded out, and no one really cared that much anymore.
Yeah, people never really cared about it,
stopped doing
actually.
them. So what OP Boone is suggesting is have things happen on stream as a result of a certain level. So let's say, for example, somebody tips me $20 exactly. Well, because you tipped $20, something happens on the stream.
Yeah, what happens?
Now, the thing is, it shouldn't be intrusive.
Said that.
It shouldn't detract or take away
Oh my-
from what we're doing on
Big ups to detractors, by the way. Big ups.
Please, it shouldn't be a detractor. Okay, I got that part.
Yes.
I'm not going to let him get away with that explanation. He's like, people will tip me and then things will happen on stream. So what I mean by that is if you tip me $20, then something will happen on stream. Okay? Okay.
This is kind of like the Twitch thought model where, like, if you give me this number of bits, if this one person gives me this number of bits, I'll moonwalk backwards in knee-high socks or whatever. Like, this is the cam girl model, what he's moving towards right here.
Oh, yeah.
Really, really weird.
Yep. Specific. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I do want to say, because remember he just said how I don't have to do the vest anymore, and I just did a quick check on Piece to Piece Tracker. The last time we hit a vest is almost a month ago, actually. It really has been a long time, actually.
Wow.
Not saying he's still making money for sure. Over $100 a day most days. But the last time we hit a vest was actually the PC Indies Marathon, where he was totally wheeled out. After that, it's been that long since he had one. So yes, last month, the 26th of last month was the last time he had a $150 tip. That $150 stream. Go.
If I'm doing a react show, it shouldn't be something that takes up a ton of time and takes away from the reacting.
Yes.
If I'm doing a gameplay stream, it shouldn't be, we have to completely stop playing for 10 minutes. It should be something that's quick, but something that's fun or silly or interesting that people would want to tip to
You
see.
could say the anti-vest streak has now reached almost 20 days.
Okay? So, he says, this could work better than goal-based rewards where you only put on glasses, hat, or vest if you reach a threshold.
Okay.
And this could work better for both parties as the
This is
tipper
so
would get a
exhausting.
reward regardless if the community as a whole
It is a
comes
lot of
together
work to be an unironic fan
to
of
hit
this
that specific
asshole.
amount. And you would have the flexibility to wear glasses when your eyes get strained after a couple of hours of nonstop gaming, or wear
You have to be
relevant hat
so
or
far
vest.
gone as a DSP fan to devote this amount of time and effort to explaining things to him like this. Imagine that. Oh my
I think he likes OP Boom because like he talks to him in a way Philip likes to write online too, very official, professional.
They're
many
IRL, they're
paragraphs.
probably very similar type of people, and OP Boone sees him as Phil's producer. Like you can totally see that I'm DSP Gaming's producer. Like that's totally that's what he tells people probably. Yeah.
He's Jamie.
Yeah, he's Jamie.
DSP.
Celebrate a game,
Yeah.
etc. Yes, what we were talking about recently
Oh God, come on.
Was that I don't put on or do stuff for tiered rewards because maybe I just want to wear them for fun. Like, what if we just
you have
a
not
good
done that
time
yet.
on a stream and I'm like, you know what?
I'll believe that when I see
I
it.
put it on. Come on, boys. I'm gonna go on a rodeo.
Come on, boys. Prepare the slave trade.
What? I want to...
I go grab a hat and I put it on.
Hold on.
Come on, boys.
Colonel Sanders.
What are we doing? What are we doing after this?
I'm gonna
He
go on a
he
rodeo.
always goes to that voice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's always that voice.
Come on, boys.
I go grab a hat and I put it on. Come on, boys. I'm gonna go on a rodeo and I put on my cowboy hat and do something in the game that feels like
He had to like stop himself.
What's worse, the Wolverine or this? I don't know. It's pretty close. Come on, guys. We're going to a rodeo.
come on, boys. I'm gonna go on a rodeo and I put on my cowboy hat because we're doing something in the game.
I gotta clip that.
What the fuck?
That's gonna be one of our stream call outs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Come
clip
on,
that.
boys. We're going on a rodeo.
Come on, boys.
Or Wolverine. I'm not sure which is worse. Oh, shit.
I
Nice.
think the Wolverine one's worse. In
Okay.
Yeah, the
context.
Wolverine one's way more cringe.
Wrangling something, right? Or you
That was
know, I'm
pretty
playing
bad, though.
Street Fighter. I just want to toss on the M Bison hat and act like the dictator.
Yeah, you will not do
"Game
that.
Over, or something like that, right?
You won't
Right
do
now, I
it.
can't do that. I'm actually limited to putting on the glasses, the hat, or the vest to hitting a particular.
Yes,
Why are you
can.
limited? It's
I
your
literally
stream.
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, it's your
limited.
stream.
I'm feeling so shackled
He acts
down.
like he has a supervisor. It's wild.
My hands
Okay.
are tied. There's so much red tape in the streaming business. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't really
Cut through
spread
all
my
the red
wings.
tape of my sole proprietorship. My God.
I really feel like I'm strapped creatively with these goals. I really can't let myself fly and develop as I should as a human.
Literally can't be spontaneous
Uh-huh.
to do
Oh,
that.
oh my
stuff
God.
because
Yeah.
Worst
it's
streamer of
already
all
locked
time.
into
It's not
tiers,
spontaneous
and
enough.
If I'm just doing it without the.
If
without
I
the
streamed like he
appropriate
did, I would hate it. I would hate my job because
Oh,
like
yeah.
all the fun stuff about streaming of being like spontaneous, doing whatever you want, whenever you want, and like I don't know, like staying up all night on like new game release nights and not having this schedule. He takes all the fun out of it. There's nothing fun left. It's just like this boring 9-to-5 office job where he just sits there, looks pissed off, and yells at his dents because they're not giving him enough money. I would hate streaming too. I actually don't even blame him anymore.
Well, because he thinks
Nothing tells you.
Go ahead.
Nothing tells you that he hates streaming more than him saying, I can't be spontaneous, I'm limited. Like, what streamer says that? Especially a video game streamer. It's your canvas. To quote Phil, I am the artist, this is my canvas. Because he's said that before. Yep. And as Bob Ross would say, it's your canvas, you control it, it is what you make of it. Come on, Phil.
I think he's so scared of spontaneous things. That's the most scary thing, is to navigate. He doesn't have the tools necessary to be spontaneous. We all know this.
Yes.
He doesn't have the time, the chops behind the mic to fill an hour without a very strict schedule to stick to. Because all that is schedule is filling time, like that he doesn't have to think. Right? No thinking required when you're just saying your schedule for the next 2 months. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to think about anything. Just, okay, I got my list here. All right, guys, next week we're playing God of War 4. All right, so the 3 Thursdays from then, we're playing Stardew Valley again. Then we get 4 months, and 2 days after that, we're going to be going back to Oblivion. And you don't have to think about anything. Just say it. You know what I'm saying? That's what he needs. Because if you break away spontaneous, you got to think. That's dangerous.
He takes comfort in his schedule too. That's why he talks about his schedule like 7 days in advance.
Yeah.
So he knows, okay, Friday night I'm playing this, and that's it. Where like if people ask him to play another game, he's like, no, fuck you, get out. But like other game streamers, if someone asks you to play another game, if something's not hitting, they just boot up that other game, man. It's not that hard.
Cannot do that, brother. If you ask him to change games, it's been on the schedule for weeks. What's wrong with you, dumb fuck?
You're a troll. Yeah.
Asshole.
Level of support, then it destroys the idea of it being a reward. Right?
Yeah, it destroys it. Universe in
Right?
shambles.
Okay,
Yep,
let's continue.
Yep.
Yes.
Some other examples where this was successful in the past, when you allow viewers to the ability to name a Pokemon,
Yeah.
Scam us more, daddy. Yes.
build
Please.
a project in Minecraft, fly a specific place in Flight Simulator, drive a specific car in Forza.
definitely.
Flight Simulator's coming back later this year, boys.
Oh,
November.
yeah.
When Flight Simulator when that new update hits, oh man, he was bricked up when he was watching that Flight Simulator segment from. Oh, we can play that again.
Sit there, do nothing game. Yeah.
Yeah.
95% of the game you do nothing is to sit there.
What did
Love
I
it.
do here? Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we
You
go.
in the audience would have to brainstorm some ideas for specific games.
Okay.
As this one is less broad than something like the 8-ball that could be implemented for everything.
Okay, fine
Perhaps
sense.
you
Makes
get a
sense.
container and fill it with a bunch of folded pieces of paper with random activities written on them. And for say $10,
Already too much work.
Yeah, it's
Already,
too much
fuck you.
Get in the container. What's wrong with
You'll
you?
reach in and pull out a random piece from the container and do
Let me
that
tell you
activity.
what, this isn't
It would have to be
realistic
something
for my
simple,
streams,
Like a
okay?
freestyle rap about what's happening in the
Oh
game.
my God,
I don't know
OP
about that.
Boone.
No way.
Or attempting to recite a tongue twister. Oh, that's
Oh
never
my
happened.
God!
Cares about tongue twister.
Are we just going to kindergarten now? Literally? Say a tongue twister, Mrs. Smith. Okay, guys, you guys were good. Here we go.
This sounds like ideas for indoor recess in kindergarten.
Yeah. What the
Well,
fuck?
I looked at it this differently than you
Go
guys.
ahead.
I looked at it and said it's never going to happen. It's way too much work. Like
Oh,
filling
that's
up a
true.
piece of
You know what,
paper,
Lefty,
you already
you're right.
fucking lost me. Looking up
Yeah.
tongue twisters? No, not happening.
But he loves his paper. So the paper thing might work.
Yeah, he does love writing
Papers for
stuff.
bills.
Very official writing. I love the writing.
It's like something for 5-year-olds. I don't
Coco
know.
Melon.
Simple tasks that can be done quickly without disrupting the stream, while still remaining entertaining, fresh, and new every time.
Jumping
You can add
jacks?
some mystery, suspense, unexpectedness,
Push-ups.
lightheartedness,
Yeah.
and comedy to the streams. And the
Oh,
tipper would
yeah, a
feel
lot of
more
comedy.
satisfied than if they just helped get the stream 20% closer to wearing an
This
article
sounds
of
like
clothing.
a GPT.
Okay?
Oh yeah, this
It
is totally
Everything
from
is, yeah.
ChatGPT.
Everything runs. I mean, OP Boone is a AI. You know, he just loves it.
He
Can't
doesn't
get
think.
enough.
He
No.
just feeds it to ChatGPT.
Yeah, I think he runs his life on ChatGPT.
Not a bad way to
Alright.
do it if you're a dent, honestly.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
activities
Just let the AI make
should
decisions
be
for you. It's probably better than
no
you.
more disruptive than if a tipper just asks you a question
How long
directly,
is
like,
this?
Hey, can you tell a dad joke? Or, hey, do you know the lyrics to X song? And you answer the question or start singing that song on stream.
He's not going to know the lyrics to any song, you idiot.
Can you tell a dad joke or read this specific lyric? Yeah, tell me about.
But
I know
people
Believe in
have
Thing Called
asked him
Love.
to do these
Yep.
things in
Yep.
the Q&A, and he's like, "No, fuck you, you're derailing." And
Yep.
now OP Boone is like, "You can monetize this," and he's like, "All right,
Oh,
let's
hold on.
I think it would make those
Oh,
segments
I think
more
you're onto
interesting,
something.
as no one, not even the tipper, would know what will come out of the mystery jar.
Oh,
You could also
wow.
allow tippers for a certain amount to submit activities to write down and
Oh,
put into the container
activities.
for the future. Like someone
Oh.
tips $5 and says to add an activity to the mystery jar to see how long you can balance an object on one finger.
All right, so we're just going cam girl action now. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
This is Cam Girl. Yeah.
Cam girl,
Yeah,
hi.
this is gonna happen.
Right?
When he says he wants feedback, it really means tell me I'm doing everything right.
Yeah.
So that I can be validated by sitting here and doing nothing and begging for money. That's what feedback really
Correct.
means.
Just don't. Yeah, tell me to change nothing, and you love everything.
Tell me
I
you
do.
like me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he needs.
A few activities that can be written and randomized. So basically, he says these are some activities. Some of these he came up with, and some are randomly generated. So you know where this came from, right? So
So
I'm not saying
ChatGPT
we're doing any of
confirmed.
these, but let's read some of the suggestions.
Oh, did you hear that? When Phil's like, "You know where this came from?" He knows Boone feeds everything to the AI.
He's kind of
Phil knows.
low key annoyed there too. You know where
Yeah.
this came from? That's whatever.
Fucking AI shit. Yeah.
This came from, right? So I'm not saying we're doing
Put your
any-
touch your elbows together. That's a good suggestion. I want even simple stuff like I don't know, like touch your back. Like I don't know. Do the like twist in place. Like that. I mean, it's gonna be a troll
Track your
paradise.
knuckles. I don't
He's not
know.
doing any of this though. He's not doing any of this shit. None of it. None of it.
these, but let's read some of the suggestions.
Here we go.
This is just a waste of time.
So, tell a dad joke, sing a line from a random song, tell a short embarrassing story. Start
we already went over this.
complimenting everyone in chat. Tell a one-liner pun. Do your best animal impression. Perform a quick stand-up comedy.
Oh yeah, great at that.
Recite a random fact. Tell a short riddle. Tell a short ghost story. Do a 10-second beatbox.
He doesn't know any
Sing
riddles
the
or ghost
alphabet
stories.
Backwards. You know what's funny? I can't do that at all. Like,
Well,
I know they-
this is hilarious. Yes.
I knew it.
The alphabet backwards is a basic sobriety test, by the way. So that's
Hang
funny.
on a second.
That's funny.
Z. All right, then we got the what's next? Hang on.
if you get
Oh,
pulled
dude, I can't
over
do that. Maybe
and
I'm
they
just drunk
suspect you're
all the time.
they'll say recite the alphabet backwards. I don't think I can do that now. And I'm sober.
Oh, boy.
It's hard to do.
I'm
Tell a
in
short anecdote
terrible
about your
company
pet,
here.
real or imaginary. Recite a quote in a funny voice.
Yeah,
Tell a
that's
short
right.
family-friendly joke. Make a funny face and hold it for 10 seconds.
Oh my
I don't think I can do
god.
that.
Kindergarten goals
I don't
here.
think he's
Not a
capable of
children's
that.
entertainer.
These are for children. I mean, that's what
Funny
this
childhood
is.
memory. Share a quick fun fact about
Hold on.
Right side of his face is completely limp.
Hang on, we got.
He couldn't hold a funny face for 10 seconds. He doesn't have the muscle for it. Literally.
It's not quite visible. I believe that's full knock. We have full knock, twist. Where are we going with this? Are we doing the claw, or is this just a little itch maneuver?
I see a little bendage right there.
Okay, there's bend. Oh, I think we're going farther than knock. This could
He's
be a
way in.
double knock here, going deep, and then the double
Inspection?
fingered grab. He's holding on to the substance right here. See, he has two fingers on it. He's holding it like this. He's found the wax, and will now move on to harvesting.
nursery rhyme in a dramatic voice.
Oh, we're looking at it right now.
Yeah, we're looking at it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Piece of trivia about
We
the
moved our
game
finger
being
next to our
played.
phone and just did a
Sing the
quick
chorus.
little.
That's the goals I want. Pick your left ear, pick your right ear, pick your nose, rub your snort sack, inflate the snort sack, that kind of stuff. That'd be kind of
Of
high.
a random TV show.
Pick your eye.
Theme song.
Rub something on the
mustache.
left jammy leg.
Tell a short joke in Pig Latin. Do a dramatic reading
Oh,
of a
Pig
product
Latin.
label.
Shout outs.
Share a funny misheard song lyric. Create an acrostic poem using a viewer's name. I don't even know what that means. Acrostic? I don't even know what that is.
Well, I don't either. But
Cross stick? I don't know what that is
Anyway.
either. Cross stick.
I think you guys get the picture. Okay? So the idea here is
Yes.
Oh, I get the
instead
picture
of
all
having
right.
all the things on this stream tied
Make you
to
seem as dumb as
50,
possible.
100,
That's what I...
150 bucks and being the same things that we've been doing for years, we've come up with set
It's we.
things that
Oh, cross stick is one letter to start each line. Okay, gotcha.
oh, okay.
ALT would be a long-lived tractor. Okay, gotcha.
Cool.
Alex B, thanks.
people like that I could do.
Eric would be dented everywhere.
Dented, erect, something.
I thought, you know what word we're both thinking of, but you can't say that one. So it's like a fruit. Let's just think about a fruit that grows on vines.
Do when certain tip levels are hit. So, for example, tip $10 and I'll do something very quick.
Yes.
Tip $20 and I'll do something that, you know. But the question is, what would it be? Because here's the thing. As I said,
here's the thing.
About
Thank
20
God.
push-ups?
one, I don't want this stream to become
Let me tell you
me just
why I
doing
can't do
stunts
this
all
now.
day. I refuse, right? That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to chill and entertain you guys, gameplay,
I'm not doing stunts all day.
discussion, meaningful content. This is not a stunt stream. This is, you know what I'm saying?
He didn't
That's
say
not
any
the point.
stunts.
Now we have to
And
do
You could do
bunk
all of this
everything.
sitting. You
I
could
know.
do
He
all
said
of this
no
sitting.
stunts. It's all verbal
That
shit.
kind of stuff. It's one thing.
Yeah.
You know,
No, I don't.
playing
You can't even think of it. He couldn't think of it
Elden
himself.
Ring, right?
It's
And
one
someone
thing,
gets 20 bucks and said, do an Elden Ring haiku. Right? It would be like,
Can you? Do you know what you're talking about here?
crush me, evil guy.
Dial-up modem sound.
575. It's not that hard, Phil.
Crush me, evil guy.
Crush me,
I'm the guy.
Evil guy.
This is Philip's first words at the gangbangs he goes to. By the way, same lines. He uses the same thing.
I don't know. Crush me, evil guy.
Oh, maybe he's talking about Evil AJ. Maybe he's fantasizing.
Oh, maybe.
He can't say his name. He says evil
Bring
guy.
me through my heart. Ouch. Now I'm fucking dead. That's a haiku, right? So I made a fucking
Great.
Elden Ring haiku.
Nailed
right?
it. Nailed the
After a
landing
while.
there.
So I actually
Perfect.
don't want to go back to that just for that
Oh
reason.
shit. Okay, fast forward a little bit. Sorry.
Now I'm fucking dead. There's that, right? But the thing is, I don't want to be doing that all stream. And that's the thing that gets you nervous, right?
No.
If you start doing these now,
Yeah, please.
and let's say, for example, I have ones for 10, 20, 50, 100. We have tiers of rewards and things that I'll do for big tips, right? That's all well and good. Oh, and by the way, another thing, since this is now no longer related to a running goal, it could also apply to super chats. So if someone does a $20 super chat, I'll do something, right?
Man.
None of this is ever going to happen.
Nope.
Why don't you?
This is just a waste of time.
This is
why
just
don't you do
filler.
things for super chats. right? So this would be a way to maybe implement this for super
He
chats,
wants to act
correct?
like he's considering something.
go.
That's all this
But the
is.
thing is, I can't have my entire stream become a stunt stream of doing stuff like Gabby said. It's like you're a performing.
It's like you're Evil Knievel. Look at these stunts. All right, guys, for my next trick, I'll do a flip.
Stream become a stunt stream of doing stuff like
Stunt
like
stream.
Gabby said. It's like you're a performing monkey, and all you're doing is you're doing
Yes,
stuff. For
you already
money.
are that, though.
Because that's the
Right.
problem with
When you
stream.
every streamer when they stream is a performer. Like how does he not understand that?
Yeah.
Transactional stuff on a stream
Uh-huh.
is that people now come to the stream. Oh, I want to see if he'll do something stupid today. So I come to the stream. I drop him a $20 super chat.
That's literally what everyone's here for, by the way.
You don't need to drop him a $20 super chat.
He says, quote, I don't want it to be a transactional stream, but also I need money. I need money, guys.
I'll come to the stream. Oh, I want to see if he'll do something stupid today.
Yes.
So I come to the stream. I drop him a $20 super chat. I see him act like an idiot, and then I leave.
Yeah, so what's wrong with that?
So you got your fucking money. Who cares?
He has to pretend he doesn't like that, though.
And that's not
You do
what I
not
want the
need
stream
to pay him. He will act like an idiot for free, I promise.
Yes.
Come. There are tons of streamers who do this. I'm well aware of it. There's streamers on Twitch, like this is all they do. They sit there and do fucking stunts all day. They'll write
everyone.
your name
And
on
they
their
make
arm.
money
Not
doing
everyone.
it.
Yes, and that's what you want to do, Philip. Yeah, you don't write their name on your arm. You write it on the fucking leaderboard. How much different is that?
They'll fucking do something stupid. They'll blow, they do dumb stunts. That's the
do that
whole
anyway.
He's just
And you're
jealous of the
broke,
money
so-
they make. That's all this
hundreds of
is.
dollars a stream doing this, by the way.
Yeah.
They make more money than me.
Yes.
Just doing stunts. Okay?
I mean, there's ladies that make more money than him napping on stream. So
yeah, and there's a big range. There's a lot of girls that do crazy shit that don't make any money. You know what I'm saying? It's a big range. He's saying everyone that does this is rich and famous, but yeah, that's not exactly how it works.
Stream doing this, by the way.
He
They make more
streams
money
and
than
makes
me.
an asshole out of himself, and he's still broke. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, according to him,
who's
Just
the
doing
idiot
stuff.
here?
Okay? I don't want the streams to become this.
Wah.
The idea with the
I'll never
$8
unhear wah.
paywall was that
Waluigi.
it was kind of silly. It was easy to do. It was very quick.
Trailer
And
trash,
people didn't necessarily
Connecticut
want to do that all
accent.
the time.
I can't
Maybe once
unhear
or
it now,
twice a
Logan.
stream we see the
Thanks.
8
Yeah.
ball, and that was nice, right?
nice, yeah. Oh,
me,
one-sided.
I don't want to be doing that all stream. So what could we do, right? That would be something
Could
that's
we
easily
do?
repeatable,
We.
but is also varied enough that people
Tell
who
me how to
wanna see
monetize
it
you. Is basically what he's saying.
right?
Tell me how to monetize you.
Listen, how can I get more money
I know
from
it
you?
was actually
Burp.
Yes.
Just
My
burp.
wife and I.
Oh, yep. Here we go.
Can I get more money
watching
from you without actually doing anything?
Yeah. I don't
here's a
want to do the work.
Here's a conversation that definitely happened. He talked. Me and my wife were talking. Okay.
Oh, let's hear this.
Years ago, when Elden Ring was out, we were watching a few different people play Elden Ring.
Hot
We're getting
guys.
cucked.
Stream cucked. Yes.
Who was the hot guys we were watching then?
One of them was
Christopher Odd. Yes.
Lobos, I think his name was. So he's a challenge
Lobos?
runner essentially, but
Lobos.
when he was playing Elden Ring,
Gotta find him.
if people I think it was if people contributed a certain amount, he would actually read from a book, a factoid quote that was like a weird fact. Like he had a book of like 1,000 facts. And so someone would do like a super chat or a tip, whatever it was.
I like that.
And then he
See,
would
that's
read it out
fun.
and
That's a
read
fun
the
idea.
fact. And it was
Yeah.
actually interesting, and it took
It's
like
actually
5
interesting.
seconds. It wasn't
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm destroying the playthrough for doing this. And also,
Yeah.
it didn't
Okay,
happen
do
that
that then.
often. Maybe a few times a stream, it would happen.
Yeah.
So
Just
it
have
wasn't
Derek
intrusive either.
give you
know what I'm
facts and
saying?
you're ready to go, Phil.
You wouldn't even need the fucking book.
So I know that there's
Yeah.
streamers that do it, but we'd have to find the happy medium.
Okay.
Oh
How do you
my.
do it?
How about
so that
try
it doesn't
things? How about
destroy
try
everything else
something?
going on?
See if it
And by
works
the
and then
way,
readjust.
He doesn't have
Doesn't
time.
mean that we have to do away with the tips.
He doesn't have
girls
time to
either.
try anything. He's
The
too
tips girls
busy
could still be
ranting
there.
for
We could still
30
have
minutes
them, their
about
glasses, hat, and
ideas from AI and then another 20 minutes about
You're
steaks.
right,
He doesn't have
Lefty.
time.
How dare I? He doesn't have time.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
vest, but this would give another motivation for people to contribute, but also something fresh and different for the streams rather than it's always the same 3 goals and nothing else, right?
Yeah. won't
So
happen.
by the way, I'm just doing a little bit of Lobos looking here. So Lobos here does appear to be someone that does bring out the goals every once in a while. Philip, I can see why Philip might like this guy, because like I found one tweet here where he's like he dressed up in cosplay because they hit the funding goals and stuff. He had a what's it called? One of these pool streams for tips. You know, he wore this for tips. So. Not a shill, and he does give to charity. I've definitely seen. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, if it's all for charity, then hell, I'm totally off base. Then yeah, look, charity, doing silly stuff for charity, totally cool. Doing silly stuff so you can pull Hogan's is a much different deal. I don't know anything about this Lobo, so I apologize if I'm saying anything slanderous, but you can see how that's something Philip would do, right? Is see his charity of stuff and then say like, oh, I can do that too. Just who needs that pesky charity? Who needs it? You don't need that shit. I can just take the tip skulls ideas. But anyways, there we go.
But the question is,
just from scrolling through that guy's Twitter, I could tell you I like that guy infinitely more than DSP.
Oh, yeah.
And he's not even in the same universe.
Immediately. Yeah. No question.
Shit, it's 1:30. All right, we got to finish. This is the last video.
Digital Wheel of Fortune.
Then we'll watch Steve's video, then call it a day.
Besides having set goals, have the goals be a spin of different stuff, like putting on the vest or a bubble blow. Well, I don't even want to do the bubble blow because that's
fuck the bubble blow. That's dead.
Like no lie.
What's the reason?
What? Gross in here. Like the bubbles would land on shit.
Oh,
residue on it. It was on my fucking laptop. And it was on all my.
Listen, something else is making the sticky residue on his keyboard. All right, and it ain't bubble juice. Let me tell you.
This is the guy that was. Yeah. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm spurging.
Go ahead, spurg.
So when he did like a home tour after Leanna left, this is the guy that had a waste bin, like a pretty good, like medium-sized waste bin in his little man cave, full of snot-soaked tissues, like overflowing on the ground. Now telling you that his office was getting a little too gross because of bubble juice. Yeah, I don't believe that for a second. I almost retched when I saw that on stream, by the way.
Brand Dude did a stream where he watched all of Phil's like tech setup streams. The dust that he would just leave there is amazing.
Not change. Nope, the dust stays. The dust stays, and it's not like the bubbles are enveloping the entire room. By the way, you're one little fucking seed. Just say you don't want to do it. I know he doesn't want to say that, but that's the real.
Just say
truth.
you don't like it. It's fine
because he knows it's silly. This is one thing again. He knows it's silly. He doesn't want to be doing it for June. I bet like let's kind of cut out the silly stuff.
100%.
But Wolverine's cool. I guess I don't know.
I mean, that's disgusting. So that's why I stopped doing it after a while.
Yeah, definitely.
So I actually don't want to go back to that just for that reason.
That's
but I
definitely
hear what
because
you're
of
saying.
June.
Like maybe there's a bunch of things,
Definitely
and
not.
like, oh, if you tip $20, we spin the wheel and you get a reward, right?
Oh yeah, write your name. Write your name on
spin
the
wheel. All right, we're completing the loop here. Wheel spins.
Sounds hype, dude.
Zombie Circus says, what if your reward is related to the game in Fallout? Let the contributor control what weapon you use.
Nope.
Because that would never work because it would always be constant trolling. Just like with the game Choice
if they
Chamber.
give you money, though.
I played that on Twitch.
Yeah, they give you money.
So there was a game called
Who
Choice
cares?
Chamber where the audience controlled gameplay elements.
The
right?
point of that game was to troll the streamer, by the way, to make it difficult for them.
Yeah,
but
that's what the game is for.
Completely different idea. Completely different situation. Here we go. Insanely irrelevant example. Go.
And so when I did it, it was always give Phil the worst weapon.
That's what
so
the point of the game
was.
was.
The worst weapon because they were trolling. If you did that, let's say it was $20, choose my weapon in Fallout. It would always be, I'll just use the weakest, worst fucking weapon possible.
So fragile.
And they would
He's
just
so fucking fragile.
Yeah, such a man baby.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's how these people are.
Yes.
Again, what I want to do.
They're giving you money though.
Want to make the stream and the quality of what I'm doing on said stream be degraded.
Can't let that degrade, can we?
Here's the thing.
No, here's the thing.
If you give that level of control, now the playthrough or the content I'm making gets affected negatively, and that's the problem. Now, here's the difference.
Yeah, please.
If I'm specifically doing a stream or a playthrough for this, then it's okay. Like
so
why though? Why?
The Fallout stream controlled run, where you control what I'm doing in Fallout, because if you contribute, you pick my weapon.
But you just said it's bad. He just said it's objectively bad.
Like, hello? What?
That's okay, because then it's you. That's specifically made for that.
Oh.
Correct? So that would be a specific thing.
Because I say it's okay, it's okay.
Well, this is already my Fallout 4 run that's supposed to be a serious run, and now it's being controlled and ruined by a bunch of trolls. Right?
Yes.
So that's the thing. Like,
correct.
I'm okay with that as long as we schedule it out that way.
Schedule it. We have to schedule out the stupid stuff.
I understand that's what it is.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Like,
okay.
What if I'm playing Street Fighter 6?
Oh, bite. Oh, thought about Jamie on that one. Hang on.
Right?
Shocking. Wake up.
What if I'm playing Street Fighter 6?
What the fuck?
Quick
in the
munch.
middle of a sentence.
You got hungry real quick for a quick munch. Hang on.
Right? Like, what if I'm playing Street Fighter 6?
Devour.
Bro.
And people contribute and they get to pick the character. Right?
Free
It could
protein.
be any character.
Bulking
That's
season.
I suck ass with. Right? still say, hey, I want you to play with Jamie. Well, I don't even know how the fuck to use Jamie.
Oh, Jamie, see?
Jamie,
I told
there
you. He thought about Jamie. That's why we got the bite. He's a darker skinned individual.
But all right,
Jamie,
I'll use him for like 5 matches.
He's darker skinned for sure.
Slightly darker than pasty. Okay, sounds
That's
good.
enough. Close enough. Come on. It's good enough for the joke, at least.
It's right because you did a certain amount, a tip or something like that.
Jamie's very tanned.
Right?
What, a non-discretionary nail biter?
But that would have to be
Doesn't
a dedicated
discriminate
stream for that. You see?
Oh, Jamie.
Oh,
God damn it, Jamie. Devour. Devour. Go.
That is insane. Oh my god.
That was long.
He was having a snack.
This is what I mean. Like I want to do.
No, he's got it. It sounds like he's got the skin piece in the mouth now. We're fighting with it right now.
He's like, shuffling it around.
We're in an epic battle right now. Hang on.
Yeah.
Look, it's there. He's chewing it.
Yeah. Oh, he chewed on it. He chewed on
Things
it.
to talk about.
Look.
This is what I mean. Like I want to do
yes.
improvements. I want to change
that was
stuff.
tasty.
I want things to evolve. But everyone seems to have different.
No wonder he doesn't eat
ideas.
lunch.
Like for example, the people who are fans of me know me
That's crazy as they are.
as a Let's Player who's serious about the playthroughs I do. I'm not fucking around.
Who's that?
Making shitty Let's Plays. I'm trying to
that?
do
Yeah, who's that?
unspoiled,
Who says he's
first-time
serious?
Let's Play of games, right? So if
there. We're still fighting with it, by the way. Here, we're readjusted it on the fly here, I
serious,
believe. Watch this.
unspoiled,
He's tonguing it around.
first-time Let's
Yeah.
Play of games, right?
See?
So if I let people have
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's like a lozenge. He moves it around in the back corner.
The well is poisoned because his tongue is so stroked out and he licks his lips and like his face. He has so many like weird tongue movements. You can't tell what's actually moving around an object in his mouth because he does this shit all the time.
His
He
face
pushes
is just
this
broken.
Watch, he readjusts where the thing is here. Look, here we go.
First time Let's
Ready?
Play of games, right?
Got it. Push.
So if I let people have influence over the Let's Plays
He's got a Werther's original back there. Is what it looks like.
Werther's original. Werther's robust, authentic Italian
the content.
skin.
Yes.
Now I become. It's more
Tasty,
important for
though.
me to be streaming, making money, and doing
Making
things
money.
directly
As long as it's not transactional, though, right?
result of
Yeah,
Which
no.
makes no sense.
Rather than
Okay.
the main focus was to do the playthrough first, and then all that came
Okay.
as a result of it,
There-
right?
It's tough
Jesus.
to recap this.
There
Good
is-
luck.
There is not one single person in 2024 that is looking for an unironic vanilla console Fall Gout 4 playthrough. Not
None.
one person. And there's already a million of them out there. I don't understand how this is like a bad idea to be like, oh, I'm just going to use the shish kebab or my bare
know.
hands or whatever.
That's how you keep those old shit going. If you're not going to speedrun it and you're not good at it, no one
You
wants
mod
to.
it.
No one wants to see the normal thing. Yeah, no one wants to see the normal
Exactly.
game. Yeah, so
And that's a problem, I feel. I'll be honest. I think that's a slippery slope that
Yeah.
a lot of content creators go down.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Oh,
people
yeah.
You
who
might
do
have
that,
fun,
it's
and that would
fine.
lead you to having
Like,
more fun.
good
later
thing you know
on.
about all content creators, huh, Philip? Good thing you watch so many of them, right?
There's nothing wrong with that content. It's just not the content I make. You understand? It's not. It's never been. My
I know.
content has been more focused on, do you
Content
actually
has been
like this
shit.
game or not? Do you want to
I
see my
agree.
honest opinions on said game and my take on the game because I'm actually taking it seriously?
No,
I'm not
taking it
just-
so seriously. Yeah, my favorite part is when you say the black jokes. For example, when a black person has coffee, you say they probably like black coffee. That's what I really come for.
putting up a game, fucking around for a stream, and then dropping it and never playing it again. And I did a bunch of stunts for income during that stream.
Okay.
Right? That's
Yes.
not me. I've never done that. Right?
So
Yeah, I know that's
what are we
wrong.
what are we looking for then? This is very close
But
to
if your goal is
what?
money, who cares? Just make the money. Like,
Hey, this is like very odd. He's asking for new ideas, but then says, "I don't want new ideas." Like you said, Lefty. I guess you're right on that.
He wants the money, but he doesn't want the perception of him to be completely transactional, even though the perception of him has been transactional since he revealed his face in 2010 and said, click on the ads.
Okay.
So, that's my read
Again,
on
it's
it.
okay.
I feel like I'm trying
if
to
I-
like mentally negotiate with somebody in a nursing home that has dementia.
Yes.
Listening to this.
Yeah.
did that, right? But then it would have to be separated from the other content.
All right, we're sticking the whole way.
You know,
1
my
minute. Oh,
fault,
what? Oh
unfortunately.
God, full. We need to get the full oil wipe here. This is at some point you just gotta wipe it all off. Here we
Right?
go.
But then it would have to be separated from
North
we
the
go.
other
sacks are
content.
secreting.
You know, I thought
Yeah.
today I would
Pushed
not
it all
want
out.
to be
Uh-huh.
completely
Cleared out.
dominated and negatively affected by people tipping and saying, "Okay,
Clear
so
the
don't use
cash.
that knife anymore; it's too good. Use this shitty pipe gun." That does zero
Dude,
damage.
is our ego
Why do we
so
have no ammo
fragile we
for it?
can't
So how
handle
the fuck do I
possibly
play the game
performing
then,
poorly
right? So now
and
the stream's
fall
shitty,
gout
but well,
for
I'll make
money?
$5, right? But I
And
mean, it's not worth it.
Not worth it, dude.
Doing things the hard way on stream can be funny. How does he
Yep.
not understand that?
Oh, we cannot have
happy
that.
medium.
Happy
Controls
medium.
might make fun of him.
Yep.
Evil
Make
AJ
fun of him
is
anyway.
Evil AJ is just lying in wait for him to
Might
look
talk about
stupid on stream.
Might talk about steak
The wheel
again.
is a good idea. You just have to figure out what goes on the wheel. Right.
Exactly.
Right.
That's
I
yeah.
have to sit
Exactly.
down
Right.
and say,
Brilliant.
what are things?
Perfect.
So when someone says someone he already said, that's when you get the exactly. You know, he already talked about this. Like, oh yeah, exactly. You're right. Yes, to spin the wheel. Yep, I mentioned that earlier. Yes, you are
that
correct.
Viable for a stream.
Uh-huh.
And
Love
obviously, I'd
it.
have to find some kind of a wheel, like maybe not physical. Maybe we could do digital wheel or something. That you
Oh,
can spin
yes,
on the
digital
stream and
wheel.
have it show
Google
up.
Wheel of Names, Phil.
You know.
Everybody uses it. Come
You've
on.
heard the digital summer party. You've heard digital wheel. Hell yeah.
I don't know how
Oh,
that works.
nice. One side.
At
One
all. I
side.
don't know how I would do that.
Yeah,
You could-
it's
you
gonna
could
be
do
How
tough.
does he
It
not
took-
type in wheel spin into Google? That's
gotta
all
be
you have to
tough.
do.
It's very advanced. Let me tell you.
It could
I know
be
for a
video,
fact
like-
Decepticon set up his Streamlabs wheel in like less than a minute.
Yeah, it's like less than 5 clicks. Like that's not even a joke.
Yes.
What the hell would it be? I don't even know. I really have no clue.
Yep.
Since he started talking about the
Right.
wheel, he could have set one
Okay.
up.
So anyway,
Yes.
it's something to think about. It's something to
Something to
talk
think about.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to start this
Why do I
discussion.
need to
I'm
think
sure you
about
guys will
this?
Start
Yeah.
opinions and come up with ideas in regards to this. I do feel like it's time
I don't
to
fucking
try to
care.
freshen stuff up rather than just being samey all the time now.
Why does
But what
anybody
is it?
care?
I don't know.
Why
We have
does
to
he?
figure that
Oh my
out,
no.
right?
Yep. Sounds good. Yep. I agree with you, Dave.
Sure.
We have to think about it.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of which, let's do a quick wheel real quick before we get to Steve's video and get out of here. Let's get our favorite. Not that. Let's get a wheel of names go. Let's get a wheel going here. Okay. Here are the options. This is the person who does Lefty like the most. That's the question we're asking. Okay, the
Ooh.
choices are Jenna, Panda, Howard, Cat, and Rambo. Who does Lefty like the most? Let's fucking go. Come on. Who does Lefty
I'm
like the
scared.
most? Here we go. Lefty is a Rambo sim. I knew it.
I'm moving soon, baby. I need somebody to call.
You know what? I knew it. I knew you liked him. You're always kind of hiding it. I knew it. All right, let's go. Let's get the quick shout outs and then we'll get to Steve's video to finish. Steve, get up here real quick. Here we go.
Big ups, everybody.
Hang on, Steven. Hang on. Big ups to GBRC, who says he wants the steak meme to carry on because no matter how good or bad it makes him look to him, people are talking about him, and that's what he wants, attention. You're not wrong, okay? I know he does love attention, but I do think more than attention, he wants acceptance and being taken seriously. So I know attention is half the battle, and you'll take any attention over no attention, but I don't think that's all he wants. I don't think it makes him happy, really. I really don't think he's happy people are talking about steak shit. You know what I mean? What do you think, Logan?
Yeah, I think he always wants attention, but this is not the attention he craves. He wants people to like him. He wants people to say, "You're meaningful, Phil." It's why we get rants or segments about, "Oh, a fan told me that a fan sent me an email telling me they were going through cancer treatment, and I got him through." He wants that kind of attention. So I half agree with that.
Not wrong, but I think it's more than just attention. Oops, I
Yes.
Phil in the house says, this reaction is exactly why people do it. Exactly. That's the part he'll never learn, though, because, I'm angry. I got to let you know, but I don't care at all. So, big ups. Copeside Phil says, the guy who lost his mind over a chicken sandwich from Burger King for a month is saying we're being too dramatic. I still expect reparations for that, by the way. Still waiting. The best is the year after tweet. Still nothing from Burger King a year later. It's like, wow.
Yeah, oh my God.
Meth Bear in the house says, Slayer spam Phil to watch a video on the Singapore holiday. Some Singaporean holiday. DSP radicalization arc incoming. The troll Shatan shall tremble and tip.
Oh yeah, he loves Singapore. Loves it.
Obviously. Won't visit there, but... Chairman of the board says, my suggestion for DSP, a coupon book, a la the kind you make when you were 6 for Father's Day. Coupon book style. Okay, so if you can choose one of the coupons, you could get Philip to stand up for you, eat a Skittle, choose a hat, that kind of thing. I'm on board, chairman of the board. Big ups to Iwamoto, who says, I'd rather take advice from an LLM than a DSP. LLM, Lefty?
Multi-level marketing scheme, MLM.
LLM. LLM.
Oh, LLM.
Low level marketing above our pay grade, Iwamoto. Language model. Large language model.
We're not smart enough.
I got it in the end. In the end, I got it before I saw it in chat. I'm a genius.
Yes.
Black Mage 666 says, how much for him to write my name on his chest? That might be a lot. For now. Next year, though, like 2024, that's probably possible. You know what I'm saying? Oh, 2025 might be possible. Yona Hall in the house. So this are the random listen activities. Put on glasses, put on a hat, put on a vest. Now you don't know what you get. It's so much fun. Yeah, that's what it's going to be, I bet, right?
Yeah.
We're going to be totally random, guys. It's all wild. We don't know what's going to happen. Okay, there's 3 options. Let me tell you. You know, it's put on a hat, put on a vest. Yeah, I think you're right. It's so spontaneous. We don't know what's happening. Iwamoto in the house says, stunt stream or dunce stream? Hard choice. We don't do dunce snoring here, so get out of here. Purple Thigh says, Phil is stuck in my gameplay is full walkthroughs mentality, which is why gimmick games for fun will never happen. He's devoid of entertainment. We're slowly working towards not doing all full gameplays. We've seen we quit multiple games now. It used to be I don't quit games, but now we're kind of like, yeah, I do quit games actually, and pretty often actually. But yeah, he definitely wants to be treated as doing a full playthrough. It's still something he has value in.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks he's like an on-demand uploader, YouTube-style person. He's like trying to double dip, but it doesn't work for either.
He thinks his channels are a streaming service, is basically the model that he's operating on.
Yes. So. Jasper the Cat says, I hate when he rubs the oil and crust into my fur.
Oh, sorry, Jasper.
I apologize for that, Jasper.
We'll save you.
Feverishly lick your own hair to clean that out. I think that's what you do. And Gengar Green in the house says, to continue on from the attention comment, what Phil wants more than anything is an ego stroke.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It all goes into being a serious person. More than anything, I think he wants to be a serious person. Taken seriously for anything he does.
Wants to be accepted, validated, taken seriously, seen as an authority figure, as a wise elder, and all the fact that nobody sees him like that kills him.
Yes.
And rightfully so.
Let's go with our closer here. Steve's going to send us home with a video about Phil's destiny.
Steve of the Shed here. I have to apologize firstly to ALT for this being a rushed upload. I got it to him very, very quickly before the start of the show.
Look at me.
More
adaptable.
It is a couple of hours in advance. But I've just been to the vets with the cat, so
a
bit of a rush.
Don't get upsold. Do not do blood work.
She's doing okay. It was a good visit. She's okay. She will be okay, don't worry.
Yeah.
But
that's serious, though. I know the cat was going through some health stuff, so big ups to hear that.
A little point that I'd like to bring up, Michael mentioned it to me on Twitter and it's stuck with me since. Phil's attitude towards Destiny 2 has shifted.
Ooh.
Because Kat is playing it. Now, there's a lot of reasons why Kat would be like Phil's main influence in this regard, because obviously no social life, no social circles, they don't go out, so they're not having friends who could potentially expose them to new experiences, new games, new things they might like. But there is also a possibility that insecurities come into play, and Phil doesn't want to actually share his interest with Kat, so instead it comes the other way. Phil gets his attitude towards games from Kat rather than Phil imposing his attitude about games on Kat. So stuff like when he was playing Yakuza or Lost Judgment or whatever, and she'd be ahead of him, she'd be playing it as well, or like Animal Crossing, she'd play certain games ahead of him and he'd know in advance. And I think that's what's more of an issue here, because Phil would previously impose his opinions and ideas on things on Kat, such as anime. She used to love anime when she moved in, and after years of Phil shitting on it, she doesn't anymore. She doesn't like it anymore. And I know that people go out, that you lose interest in some of your hobbies along the way, but things like that you generally shouldn't. Things like that you will keep to yourself. If you do really like anime, you'll find some way to enjoy it outside of your partner having to watch it as well. So the fact that she's like, no, it's shit, I don't like it anymore, it's childish, and I'm not really a fan of it anymore. Still love Japan though. That's a red flag. But this going the other way, I feel, is less because Phil is insecure about what he likes, and more because this way he gets to know in advance. He knows all these things in advance, like with Yakuza or Lost Judgment, whichever one it was. He would know in advance what was coming up because Kat had seen it. Kat had played it. He'd seen her playing it. So, he knew. And that way, he avoided embarrassing himself by doing something that might harm him later on down the line. Maybe he doesn't develop a relationship that's crucial later, or gets you the best fighter later, or maybe he accidentally sells an item or a weapon that later on you upgrade for this super powerful weapon, or, you know, things like that, things that like could trip Phil up on his first playthrough, but you would learn along the way and be like, oh, next time I have a playthrough, I'll remember that one. Whereas he knows now because he's seen Kat doing it. And I think that's the same with Destiny 2. He doesn't want to be embarrassed, especially not because it's a multiplayer game. So if he's watching her play it and thinking, oh, I could do this. This looks pretty easy. I think I can handle this. Just go that way. I would have finished this quest and this is where that item is. I think that's more the case here. I don't think Phil is as insecure about showing his interest to her as he is being embarrassed publicly in a multiplayer game on stream. Yep. So, yeah. Curious to hear what you guys think, and I'll catch you all later. Oh, before I go, though, Friday, me and Broside Phil, we got through 2 hours of the interview. It took us 6 hours, which is pretty good going for me. But next Friday, we're doing it again. We're doing the next 2 or 3 hours, hopefully 3, depending on how long we can get through it. So yeah, join us then on Broside Phil's channel, and big ups to everybody who donated to get him to give me more money and he got less, because like I said, I've just been to the vets and it's really helped. But anyway, see you all later. Bye.
Big ups, Steven. Big ups, right on point as always. Yeah, I think that looking stupid is a much bigger fear than anything else. That's what Philip hates the most now, is looking stupid. You know what I mean? For some reason. Even though he does all the time, but he wants to appear to be in control more than he actually is. But go ahead, Lefty.
It's little column A, little column B. I mean, he's afraid of himself looking stupid to his wife. If he, like, Steve used the example anime, he's like, oh, I really like anime. Cat's like, wow, that's fucking stupid. Then he would feel stupid, and he wants to do everything he can to avoid looking like that. And he also wants to avoid looking stupid to us, and so he'll gather as much intelligence as he can from Cat's dented playthroughs of these dented games, and then appear to be a gamer god genius to all of us, who are the true audience, and his dents, who give him money, who worship him, like the not cult leader he is.
Big ups, everybody, for chilling out today. Taking L's was in the house. Anything we can expect from you guys going forward, Logan, please. Link is in chat now. Go.
Yeah, we've got stuff. I've Pig Go has been touch and go, as everybody knows. So I've been slowly editing more Hitman content. But as for me, I will have my regular Wednesday stream as always. Either I'll be watching more of the Dark Side Phil channel, or maybe I'll pick a This Is How You Don't Play, depending on how I feel. I usually stream on Wednesdays, and Lefty kind of streams whenever he has time, I guess, because I've seen you streaming on your Lefty channel and on our channel. So, Lefty, what shall we expect from you?
Honestly, not much. I'm gonna be really busy this summer. I'm actually really busy right now, but I made time for this, so happy to be here. But probably not gonna be doing a lot of taking L's or anything on my personal channel. Just doing a lot of work, and I'll see you guys when I can, and I'm looking forward to that. But for now, gonna have a not having fun quit indefinite hiatus on streaming.
Yes, you heard it here first.
Hell yeah! All right, and yeah, big ups everybody. Happy Father's Day. If you have kids, send them pictures of fish. If you are the son of someone who is still able, if they send you a picture, please hype it up and be happy for them. All right, that's very important on Father's Day. Your father sent you a fish, you compliment the fish. You know what I'm saying? You get the point. WPIG this week will be on Tuesday with you know what? Stardew Valley! Hell yeah! Yes. And Wednesday, again, we'll be playing, he's playing Street Fighter again, so we'll be doing that. Tuesday and Wednesday night on WPIG, and that being said, we'll be back on Thursday. You're all legends. We're going to watch it one more time because I love to torture you, right? We got to do that one more time for old time's sake. You will be redirected to King Jazz, by the way, for bingo today. So here we go. Last time.
There has been a
I hate this.
Big pocket of something.
Big pocket of shit.
We're in the pocket.
That's such a long touch.
Bye, everybody.
All right, thanks for having us on.
Bye, everyone.
Later.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat. the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats, cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me, and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. It was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. Like, I'm happy with who I am. I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.
Get me the fuck out of here. This guy's annoying as shit.